Okay, good. All right, everybody's comfortable with that so far. Good. Sierra's, you're hiding there, I assume, until we go live.
Hey, I'm here. I'm just having issues with my video, so I'm trying to
Oh.
fix it. So if I'm quiet for a while, like I'm trying to get it set up, but I've been here.
I figured.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
We're good. I might show up randomly, so don't be startled.
I thought she just like
We won't.
turned on into like the thing, and then she was like went to go do stuff around the house.
But
while she waited for the
I'm like installing shit, so I'll be back. I can hear you, but I'll be back.
All right, we won't talk about you then.
Or talk about me. That's fine.
Or we will.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Shit together.
What, Dan?
I said Sierra.
Dan, your internet is in the 1980s, I think. You're in that spot again that we recorded the movie lines in, I think.
It's like, as long as he's not in the basement again.
What happens in the basement?
Nobody comes out alive. Basements are bad.
Basements aren't that bad.
I mean, it depends. All right, here we go. We can't be late. We're gonna start. Everybody who's not here, just jump in. I don't remember how to start this. There we go. 58, right? Is that where we are?
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes I forget what episode this is.
58?
58.
Jesus.
I know, right? It's crazy that we could get people to do this long.
Wasn't quarantine supposed to be 2 weeks?
It was. Yes, it was. Okay. Sure, whatever. No, did that already. Go live. All right. It's working on it. It's doing its thing. We're probably live already. I just don't know it yet.
It says you're live on my screen.
Oh my God, we're live on her screen. Amelia, we're live on your screen. Welcome to episode 58 of Karaoke Host Q&A. If you're just joining us, which you couldn't have joined us earlier because we weren't there, welcome to the show. We've got guests, we've got hosts, we've got everyone here. We've got a blank screen and one square here. We're still living life in. Whoa, there was a network error. That's a problem. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing.
Hold on, there's a network error. What's that for? Let me just fix that. There we are. Okay, I think we're good. I think I see it now. Yeah, looks all right. What about you? Do you see it good? I refreshed and I see us now.
Yeah, I've refreshed. Like, oh, there we are.
Okay, welcome again to episode 58, Karaoke Host Q&A. Sometimes we have difficulties like everybody else in the world, but let's see who's here tonight. We got Prince Pumpkin Spice to my right. We got Meggo My Eggo, I think. Did you type it wrong or did I type it wrong?
No, it's another nickname that I
got it. Meggo My Lego then tonight. And then we have a tall drink of I didn't change my name is what we have there. Oh, we're all hold on. Tall drink of water. We look like this is our first time ever doing this, guys. Tall drink of water, and we have those are the hosts that are here right now. We have another one coming later. We have guests. We have special guests. We have Emelia Bedelia joining us for technically the second time.
I think this is the third.
But really the third time. But really the first time.
Really the first time.
Right. We tried this a couple of times. We're going to get you to stay this time. Lovely Leona is back for more, and in front of my favorite color wall she has in her house. And Big Daddy Hoo-Hah, who's not going to show that. Just going to be there. His lovely face is going to be on the screen the whole time. I hope.
Happy to be part of
If
this.
you had a hoo-ha, I would like to see that.
Oh, geez. Already breaking the rules.
Hoo-ha request.
About minute 95, that'll show up.
A minute 95 or an hour 95 minutes?
No, minute number 95.
A minute 95.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in a minute and 95 seconds.
That's what I thought as well.
And
we've got Sierra. We have the voice of Sierra the Savage out there in the world. She hears us. She can talk to us, but we don't quite see her yet. But she's working on it. We're working on that. We've got questions. If you've never been here before, we have 400 questions. We'll try to answer as many of them as we can tonight. That's right, Amelia, 400 questions. Our guests are here. We all pick a number 1 to whatever, and 1 to 400, I guess, not whatever. And whatever question is at that number, we ask the question. Everybody answers it. Everybody give each other chances to answer it. It'd be great. So as our first technically newer guest, Amelia, pick a number first, 1 to 400.
342.
I knew you were going to do that. I already started scrolling. 342. If you could be, and this is for everybody, if you could be CEO of any company, what company would you choose? Anybody, just shout it out.
I wouldn't want to be CEO because that's just way too much responsibility.
Fair.
All right, I'm going to rephrase the question. If you had to be the CEO of any company, what company would you choose?
Disney?
What?
Disney?
Disney? Oh,
Disney, why not? Spend
I would,
princes and princesses and Mickey.
that feels like it would be the hardest
I would
company.
let you
to be
chew
CEO
gum.
of. Oh,
I think I would pick like a luxury brand, maybe like Cartier,
oh.
another jewelry. I think that would be. That'd
Would
be
you get free samples? Is that why you would like give out free stuff to employees?
great. Are you asking because you want to be part of my company when I'm CEO of Cartier, or is
I
that?
mean, sure. If there's free stuff. Is there free stuff?
No, it's a luxury brand. We don't give anything away for free.
Uh,
How do you think I became CEO, Jeff? I didn't give shit away for free.
what about employee of the month?
I choose Amazon
Amazon.
because of all the money.
Mm. Mhm.
And I can get anything I wanted. And I can have people killed.
Walk.
I can have,
Would you just walk into the warehouse and pick shit out of there? Like, can have
Yeah.
anything I want.
yeah, that's what Bezos does. I think he's just like, hey, I need some Q-tips. Goes down to the factory, grabs some, sticks them in his back pocket, and he's good to go.
Do you know how hard it is to find stuff in that warehouse?
I can't
That's
imagine.
Very hard.
It's the size of a small planet.
Well, I mean, the warehouse I worked at had absolutely no organization, so they'd send you to like a little cubby in the warehouse, and then in that cubby would be your item plus like 17 million other things in there, and you'd have to kind of dig for it.
I didn't realize you worked at an Amazon. Is it as bad as they say? Is it
I
like
worked there for-
Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom type of?
I worked there for 2 days and I never went back.
Okay, so it was bad.
That's,
Never went back.
I want to know how they decide what to put in the warehouse in Amazon. Some of the most random things that you order arrive in a day, and it's like, obviously that was close to my house. Like, how do they know? You know what I mean? Like,
The
some things
alligator
take a week,
slippers.
some
they
things
have
take
in stock.
10 hours.
Not
So
that
did you get
I don't know
bathroom breaks, Eddie? Well, there was that true about the
I didn't
bathroom
give
breaks.
you bathroom breaks, right? You couldn't go to the bathroom.
No, they gave him a bottle.
I was gonna say a
I,
diaper.
They made him buy it though.
I went to the bathroom whenever the fuck I wanted because I am an adult. And I
Didn't
can do
care?
that.
I'm an adult.
Because you were going to work there for 2 days and you knew it.
By the way,
No,
that's the third longest tenure of any of Eddie's jobs. By the way, it's pretty good.
Honestly, I'm not the kind of person that does that. Like, I literally like will give like a month notice if I'm leaving a place. I just didn't tell them I wasn't coming back. I just stopped coming back. This is my
It's a lot to
fun,
them.
my fun employee.
Did you get a W-2 for that, or?
No,
Did you get what for that?
Did you get a paycheck?
I got one page.
They didn't pay you. It didn't happen, but it happened.
No, it happened for a couple of days. Yeah.
It was like a dream. It was-
Well, there goes our potential Amazon sponsorship.
Right. Yes, that we weren't going to get anyway. CEO of any company, what company would you choose? We've gone off the rails already.
I feel like Tesla will be a fun
I was
one.
gonna say I'm gonna go along with Emelia's luxury item on Lamborghini.
Nice.
Or like a
We bought
luxury
one on
hotel
Amazon.
chain.
I mean, again, I want to go back to
Oh, look, there she is.
I want to go back to free things from any company that you're the CEO of. Do I get anything just for bringing that up? No.
Jeff, you should be the CEO of Uber Eats.
I'm gonna be. I should be as much as I use it. No, I was thinking a movie theater company, so I could go watch any movie I want anytime I want. And if you guys don't give me free shit from your places, you can't go to my movies for free. That's just the thing. It's a trade-off.
Wow,
That's
already
fine.
playful.
I'll be the
Shut
CEO
down
of Cartier. I can afford it.
So you'll buy. So you're
movie
renting.
theater.
So you're gonna rent out the theaters from me, like an entire theater for your staff.
My house has a movie theater, Jeff.
I'm literally friends with the CEO of Disney now, so
Yes.
I don't even need.
Right, that's true too. Yeah, I don't. So yeah, so if we all just pick great places, Sierra, we can see you, but we don't know where you want to be the CEO of.
You can see me and you can hear me, right?
We can.
Okay, I'm like dual streaming, so I'm trying to figure it out as we go.
Oh,
But
wait, are you streaming us on your channel, or are you streaming something different?
well, I'm streaming us on my channel
Oh,
with you linked to it.
fantastic!
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hosting
That's-
us too.
Ooh.
Oh my God, we're streaming.
See,
all
I'm
over
not
the place.
hosting though, like I'm alive as well.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Can they hear us too, or just you?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
hi,
it's not
everyone.
just me talking and then you guys silently making faces.
Hi, everyone. On,
Sierra,
on
They just
Randomly
hear
pressing
only my
buttons.
answers, no questions, no nothing else.
This is great. We're streaming on 3 different channels right now.
Yeah,
So
you
hi
guys
to
get
everybody.
real popular, real fast.
Right. I hope so.
My dog is listening right now. That's what I got.
Right
going.
behind you.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay,
CEO
thank
of
you.
every company. I think we've exhausted this question. We've already moved on and talk about
Wait,
dogs.
I didn't
and
pick
streaming.
one.
Oh my God, do it. We'll do it already.
Wow.
What are you waiting
I
for?
would-
Rude.
I would pick the ABC company, which is the parent company of Google.
Oh, that's
Then
cool.
I could
'Cause of
change
the
way
money?
They do things.
Again, because of the money, or because of
No, so I could change the way they do things. Because I feel like with great power comes great responsibility.
what's wrong with the Google? What do they do wrong? Just curious.
I can't actually say.
Oh, you're not allowed to say.
I can't say no.
I'm sorry I asked.
But I mean, there's some stuff that's like publicly knowledgeable, like all the data they mine and stuff. Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
I love how not one of us said like the Red Cross or UNICEF or anything. Like, I want to help. Like, I want free shit.
I feel like those companies are doing just fine, and they don't need my help.
Yeah,
anywhere.
Google's struggling though.
I feel like they could use some guidance.
Their moral compass is askew.
Yeah,
A little
just
bit.
a little bit.
But otherwise, they're fine. They're doing great. All right. Now, I have to bring this up because Dan and I had a conversation earlier, and we want to get everybody involved. We decided we were going to start the show like this, but he was late. So
Got heated.
we're going to start off. We're going to start this conversation off. It's not a question as much as it is. What is it? It's just an opinion
Yeah.
thing. I guess it's a
It's a yes or no.
we started talking about mushrooms, which I despise and Dan hates. So we agreed, and then I said, and Amanda's gonna have an opinion on this. And then I said, as long as they're not fucking olives too, like fuck those. And then Dan said the same thing. He pretty much did that too. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
I
it was-
told him to go
Fuck you,
fuck
bald guys.
so we want to know now, how do people feel about mushrooms and olives not necessarily together on the same pizza?
I would
I
eat
love
them
that.
together every day, all the time.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
go-to pizza is mushrooms and black olives.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
the antithesis of Jazzy Jeff.
What is the chance that was gonna happen?
I mean,
when
I've started leaning on roasted red peppers now, but like my go-to was black
mushrooms
olives
and
mushrooms.
olives on the same pizza. How did I know that? I had no idea. I'd never seen you eat that pizza before. Have
Well,
I? Right?
No one ever orders any it. Everyone
Just
always
throw
gets cheese.
anchovies on it too, like just to make it better.
Oh, please.
Well, Jeff,
Anchovies aren't
explain your-
bad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand the aversion to olives. What's wrong with olives?
They-
Mushrooms, I get. They're fungus. They grow on cow shit. But, well,
What do you mean they
olives
do?
are delightful.
I mean, I don't know. They're just disgusting looking. Like tasting.
They're disgusting
They
looking
change
or
everything.
tasting.
You hate
Both.
grapes?
I mean, they
too?
just
Salt.
they change.
Salt.
It's a flavor thing because I think you're just eating the wrong mushrooms.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're talking about mushrooms. I was talking about olives. Both though, same.
But I
I think
mean,
you're
not
right.
all olives taste the same either. Like Kalamata olives, green olives, and black olives have very different flavors.
Very different.
Yeah.
Just like mushrooms.
I'm not a big olive fan, but like I'll tolerate olives. I'm not gonna seek out olives, but if they're there, I'm probably not gonna pick them off.
Do you use olive oil?
Yes.
That has
In
an
pretty
olive
much
flavor.
everything I cook.
Okay, I do
I don't
too.
feel like
So
olive oil really tastes like much.
it's
No,
funny you
it
say that because
doesn't.
I do, and I like olive oil. I'll dip my
Olive
bread in it.
oil also classically has a neutral taste. That's
It also depends upon the oil, and if it is in fact really olive oil, just because it says it's olive oil doesn't mean it's olive oil.
It's true. Could
Same
be
with
baby
truffle
tubes.
oil,
You don't know.
actually.
Exactly.
truffle.
Yes.
All the
Truffle
truffle
oil.
oil in the
Oh,
store is
truffle
fake.
oil. Ooh.
Oh, that's a
All
double
fake.
one for you right there.
So truffles, funnily enough, are not mushrooms. They are completely different. And the truffle itself is actually the like flowering or the flowering fruit of the fungus. Like the truffle itself is not the fungus.
Wait a minute. What?
I did not
Truffle is
know
the
that.
flowering fruit of the fungus.
So like the way a tree
that's
grows a
sad.
flower and then has an apple, the truffle is the equivalent of that for the fungus.
Can you say
so
that like 5 times fast? Flowering
That was a
fruit of the truffle.
However, both still taste like what's in between my toes. So I don't
Dude,
enjoy
Well, so
Have
apparently
you tasted
truffles
what's in
have a
between your
very
toes?
complex
it.
flavor.
I have. In fact, I did a blind taste test. I could not tell the difference. Shiitake, portobello, stuff in between my little toe and the next one over.
I mean, the
Same.
fact that you know what that tastes like is kind of disturbing.
Did you scrape it
The
out?
fact that there's enough
Like,
stuff to taste between your toes.
Jeff, do you not scrape yours out? I think it's a medical
not with a
issue.
spoon. No, not with a
I
spoon.
don't have.
is that what happens when you step
ahead,
on a
Emelia.
bath
Say
mat
what
with
you're
wet
thinking,
feet
'cause I don't
and
either.
grow?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I don't have a problem with things growing between my toes. I think that's just regular hygiene that helps prevent that. I'm not scooping it out.
Well, that's where mushrooms come from. I don't
That's
know
what
if you-
showers do. Oh, that's where
Wait,
mushrooms
you've
come
got
from.
mushrooms growing between your toes? I think
I
you
do.
might have a problem.
I do. The left is
Doctor.
shiitake, and then the right I grow portobellos. I sell them at a premium.
Shiitake mushrooms and portobello mushrooms taste very different.
Those
They
are
don't grow
those are
between-
locally grown sustainable mushrooms.
That's how I market it.
Why you're making a profit, I guess.
Mushrooms.
That's
Nobody's
because I
talking
don't
about
dry my
olives.
feet when I get out of the shower. That's
Oh God.
Oh,
Thank God Nanna's
no!
not here. Organic mushrooms. PR Thunder 69 said organic mushrooms. Those are probably the ones that grow on cow shit.
yeah, that's what organic.
Organic mushrooms? Actually, I think you might be right. I think
I mean, I'm assuming in this case I am, because they're organic and they must grow from somewhere.
no, they have to
Organic.
cultivate them in dark, dank places, and I
It's the
mean,
same place
cow
in Boulder
manure
Hills.
and horse manure.
Between Dan's toes. Dark, cool
Mhm.
places. Olive, can we go back to olives for a minute? Because mushrooms have been beat to shit here. Olives, everybody else likes olives. Am I the only one here that doesn't? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
I'm on the fence.
Absolutely hate them.
They're so good. They go nice with a charcuterie board.
All right,
You're
so
all wrong.
Sierra, you hate them. Amelia, you're kind of whatever.
There's a jar in my fridge. Always a jar in my fridge.
Not a
That's
big
how I
fan-
am with pickles.
I'm not
Same.
a fan of olives with pits in them, but everything else, yeah.
dirty martinis, outstanding.
Oh yes.
Just give me straight gin. That's fine.
My
don't-
my favorite olive are the oil cured ones.
The ones you put a picture
That
of
I
in
put,
my
yeah, I
in our
sent the
chat the
picture
other
and
day.
Jeff was like, ugh.
Pretty much.
Oh, God.
So do the same people who like mushrooms like blue cheese, the same people who don't like mushrooms don't like blue
Oh
cheese?
no, thank
I
you.
love
Blue
blue
cheese
cheese.
can
Yeah.
never
Love
appear
blue
on this
cheese.
earth
Isn't that
again.
mold?
Love
I like
blue
it most of
cheese.
the time.
It's mold. That I
Every now and
think
again, you
is-
get one that's real funky, and you're like, yeah, not quite, or too
Yeah.
sharp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there's definitely different kinds of blue cheese.
Mhm.
but
I do not understand anyone who likes blue cheese.
It took
Or-
me a long
How do you
time.
eat
What's
your
the other
buffalo
one?
wings if not with blue cheese dressing?
Ranch.
It's wrong. It's blue.
I
It's
mean, whether it's wrong or not,
Ranch is
that's
a
another.
liquid on pizza.
Blue cheese
Wrong
is
is another
literally
conversation.
mold.
Like that's
You're
how it was
literally
invented.
eating
Every
mold.
other cheese.
They
What
found
is
some
the-
ranch
what is the
dressing
other
under a
fungus?
couch. And they
Sierra's a
started selling it.
scientist, and she said it's mold.
It's
Yeah.
It is.
It's so gross. You're just wrong. But see, it changes. It changes the way you think. It
Isn't that how
100%. It changes your thought process. It wants you to like it.
Isn't
Here,
And then
how
you
do you
do.
But
Fill
isn't
it.
that how penicillin's made too? From like moldy shit?
Yeah,
There we go.
penicillin is mold.
Yeah, but like I don't think penicillin tastes good either. And
No.
we don't even really use it all that much anymore. So
You dip your buffalo wings in penicillin?
yeah, that's better than blue cheese.
Right.
Like if I had both in front of me, I think I would choose the medicine. At least that's like benefiting me somehow.
Right.
I'm, like,
And
killing
especially if
something
you have
off.
large
Who's-
tonsils at the time.
Gorgonzola and Stilton are the others with moldy
Mold.
cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Moldy.
What was the other one? Stilton?
Yeah, that's a blue
Stilton
cheese. I don't
and
think I like the
Gorgonzola.
Stilton blue cheese.
That sounds
I've
like a
never-
whiskey.
I was gonna say I've never heard
Yeah.
of that one before. That's
Megan, you don't put that on your pizza with olives
Oh, fish pickles.
and
No.
mushrooms?
No.
How is mushrooms? Wait a minute. How is mushrooms better than blue cheese with mold?
Because blue cheese tastes,
They go really well
I don't
together,
know,
actually.
it tastes
nice.
like vinegar and
sense.
vomit to me. It's just
Vinegar and
disgusting.
vomit. I'm gonna go order up a vinegar and vomit pizza right now. I'll be right back.
Well, then you can enjoy it all by yourself, because I will not.
With anchovies, vinegar and vomit with anchovies. That's what
Also,
I'm
I have a rule that fish and seafood do not belong on a pizza. For me personally,
Oh,
not.
fish don't.
Not
belong.
even shrimp.
oh, shrimp is good
Oh.
on a pizza.
I had
Like
a
a
pizza
shrimp
one time
scampi
with
pizza?
scallops on it, and it was awful.
So you had a
And
pizza with scallops?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
terrible, and
Yeah.
I will never eat a seafood pizza ever
I
again
feel like
because of
a
that.
brick oven scallop is not gonna taste good.
Oh, you want it
There's a-
fried?
Yeah, so shrimp can go on pizza, anchovies can have to do it. Yeah, there's just some seafood that should not. Like,
But
yeah,
generally,
toss a-
seafood. Sorry.
no, I just would say just toss a fucking whole salmon on a pizza. There you go. That's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay.
Generally, like seafood and cheese don't necessarily go together either.
No.
Seafood and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Chinese buffet like right down the street. They actually have one of the things in the buffet is fish and cheese. Not even
Together?
like it's a yeah.
that
It's
literally
like
what the
different
menu item is
fishes.
like a
called
fishy
fish
mac
and
and
cheese.
cheese.
Is it
It's
blue cheese?
no, it's not blue cheese.
Wait, like what about like lobster mac?
You know what,
That's-
Amelia? It might
But
be blue
that's mac
cheese.
and
I
cheese
don't
with
actually know.
lobster in it.
That's
Lobster
still like
mac and cheese.
that's still seafood and cheese, or like a shrimp,
Yeah.
like a seafood Alfredo.
Okay.
That's true.
alright.
Well, that's
Right.
like
So like only with
creamy.
pasta. Is that
Yeah.
No,
what we're
this
coming
is
up
a-
with? Pasta
like
makes it
that's
This is
okay.
literally a fish
Seafood
casserole
that
with
don't like
cheese.
seafood. Let's smother it in cheese.
Well, I don't want like nachos. I'm not like, let's just pour all this hot liquid over my lobster.
You got your fish sandwich, your fried fish sandwich. Throw some cheese on that. That's fine. Right?
Oh, fillet of
Oh,
fish.
God.
Hell yeah.
But I feel like
Oh,
it has
yeah.
to be cheddar. Like I don't know of any other cheese that qualifies as going well with it other than
With fish.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know what's in this one, but it's just a casserole dish with like fish and cheese.
Well,
I have no idea.
Cream cheese. I take that back. Like
Oh,
smoked
cream
salmon and cream
cheese.
cheese. Yeah, give me lox
Oh,
on
yeah.
a bagel any day.
Seems like there's a lot of exceptions to this rule. This fish. and
Right. The cheese and fish goes very well together. We just didn't think about it.
came full circle.
But olives and fish. Now that is just not. Oh, Leona can't even go with that one. She's like, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it could work under the right
Like a
circumstances.
puttanesca.
Olives.
Like the olives go with fish for sure.
Yeah.
Like not solo, like within something else.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like make a stuffed fish with just olives.
No, it'll have like tomatoes and garlic and
And onions.
Oh,
Jeff, you should
Maybe
save
some
this, and then
spinach.
you should get Gordon Ramsay on the next cameo. And he can
Uh,
Lobster
cook
and queso. I
PR
don't know if I can do
PR
it.
Thunder 69 says drench my lobster in queso. That sounds good.
Have fun with
No,
that. I
that-
don't like
Aw.
lobster.
Not.
Well,
Hot
you like
take.
lobster.
I
I had
hate
lobster 5 minutes ago. Well, you got
You
it.
hate lobster as well?
I do. I love crab. Hate lobster.
Really? I
Something would
hate crab. Love lobster.
You can have
I'm kind
lobster.
of with you, Megan. For years I was like that, but now like certain things, like I literally had a lobster that was like, caught 3 hours beforehand, and I wanted no part of it, but it would actually turned out to be the best thing I ever had in my life because it was so fresh. But
Well, I had lobster in
I
P-Town,
roll.
and like I imagine it's probably pretty fresh in P-Town.
Yeah.
And
I mean, to be
It
fair,
just-
if I had a giant lobster in front of me, but I didn't have any butter, I would just throw it away. I would just toss the lobster out. You got to have butter.
if you had queso though and no butter, would you put queso on it?
Yeah, I would just drink queso straight, no matter what I'm eating. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay, dip it in
No, no
queso.
lobster.
Oh.
Okay, lobster roll, hot buttered or mayo?
Oh my god.
Butter.
Hot buttered any day.
Depends on the
Peanut
peanut
mayo.
People
butter.
put mayo on those?
Yeah.
Yes.
that's-
Yes.
wait,
Cold
is
lobster
it mayo or
salad.
Miracle Whip? Are we gonna? Have
That's
this
cold though,
debate
right?
again?
That's lobster salad, right? But that's
Yeah.
still a question though.
Yes.
Did everyone say
Hot or
hot
cold
butter at the
roll?
same time?
Not me.
Not you. Oh, not you.
Not me.
Oh,
To be clear, I will not turn down a cold lobster. That I will still eat, but I will.
I literally had lobster sushi 15 minutes ago with mayonnaise on it, so I guess I can't
Lobster
say that.
sushi.
Yeah, it was good.
See, I mean, years growing up, I always had the cold lobster with the mayo on it, and then Amanda took me to Maine, and we had the best lobster roll I've ever had with hot butter on it, and I have not gone back since.
I don't understand why we're putting mayo on sandwiches.
Like, are you just talking about all sandwiches or lobster in general? Because I mean,
We're
mayo.
talking
definitely
about
goes on-
lobster, Nana. Which one? Well, we're talking about lobster
Fucking problem. We're
specifically.
talking about all sandwiches.
No, I know, but I don't understand why we're putting mayo in these types of situations.
Where do you put mayo? We could ask that.
I eat fries with mayo.
I'll see. Okay.
Solid.
Is it?
I can't
What kind
do
of mayo?
regular
Does it have
mayo. I need like an aioli,
Yeah.
which is I know is
Totally
mayonnaise
different.
based.
That's like the bougie version of mayo. Like you just made yourself so fancy. Like,
Sarah,
I can only
those-
have aioli. It
Well,
can't be
like-
mayo.
like those, like the aioli we got to drink that one.
I mean, don't get me
time,
wrong.
that
I love
was-
aioli. I'm just saying.
Right.
You
It needs to have
did
like
say
some
it that way, though.
kick
He
to it.
did. He did say it that way. Also,
I-
Eddie, we stole those fries. So
We
I
did
mean,
steal
come on.
those fries.
That's we can't
Stolen
just
fries.
no.
Is that
Nothing
is that why they
illegal.
taste-
Remember? Nothing illegal.
Is that why they tasted so good?
You already
Yes.
broke that rule.
The victory.
Nice
Stole
episode.
is a strong word. They were a gift. They were a gift. Hey, we have that.
You got dropped at your table.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it, but Matt does. We have that Chipotle aioli.
Well, Matt's got
Oh,
great
yeah,
taste.
He does. That's true.
I don't think I could say Chipotle aioli in one word.
Chipotle aioli. That sounds
Chipotle.
Italian.
Chipotle aioli. All right, we talked about this long enough. Let's go
I eat
back.
aiolis.
What, Leona?
I won't eat straight mayonnaise either, but I eat blended mayonnaise as aiolis, like a aioli or a cilantro aioli, or you know.
If y'all make me order food before the end of this call, I'm gonna be real pissed off.
Why? This is
Why?
not new. This isn't the first
I
time
have
we've done
already ordered food today. Please don't make me do it again.
But you'll
Yeah,
on a whim
glad,
buy 3 children's books about snails.
That's why I'm asking for us to move on.
All right,
I'm
let's move on to the back
Very
to
easy
questions.
to
Let's
get to
go.
spend money.
Let's go back to questions again, where we started. What does that say? What the fuck is that? Oh, I don't know. All right. Who do I want? Leona, question number
27.
27. I'll scroll all the way back up. Sure, no problem. 20.
Where were you?
300 and something.
We're still on question 1.
We were on
Yeah.
question 1 still, but we diverted to like a different thing. We do that.
What was the first question?
Don't worry about it, Nana. We're moving on.
But I'm worried.
If you were
I
a
don't even
famous
know any of
superhero,
Who
if you were a famous superhero, what would be worse, being stuck with a terrible superhero name or having to dodge lovesick fans at every rescue scene?
Fans.
I would
Fans.
love that.
Same.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah, but like, what if your name was like Penis Breath?
Yeah, I'm
And then like,
That's
yes,
a
you've
superpower.
saved me.
If your name
That's so
is
weird.
Penis Breath, what's your superpower?
Right?
That's so
Not
weird.
related. It's just flying.
That's my.
It's just
that's
a
my,
name. It's just a name.
It's not related.
That is
That is
Eddie's superhero
that
name.
is my superhero name.
Oh. That's Eddie's grinder name. You guys can find him on at Penis Breath. It's fantastic.
And on
Literally
OnlyFans.
doesn't
Eddie,
And
have-
OnlyFans.
Change your
Yes.
name on here now.
I mean, if your name was Captain Shits a lot, that would be awful.
What?
What a horrible name.
But
Well,
no
although
one
wait,
would ever say it in public, and
When-
no one would ever be able to say it like on the radio or on the news.
Right.
but
They'd be
that
like
deter
Captain.
fans.
They would just
Like-
end up calling you Captain, the Captain.
The captain's kind of okay though. But like,
Captain
would that maybe
Atlas.
deter your fans? Like, would I not have to deal with lovesick fans if
Mhm.
if my name was Captain Shits a lot? They'd be like, nah.
I think
No,
they'd
I'm
come
good.
up with a nickname, so then the bad
would
name would
eliminate
kind of
the
just
problem.
become irrelevant because you'd have a nickname that avoided said bad name.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
It would
true.
be a bad nickname.
Hypothetical
too.
in this question.
Because the other ones are just so realistic.
I'd rather have to deal with lovesick fans than be called like super herpes man or something like I'd rather.
You would rather not. Wait a minute. No, you would rather have to deal with lovesick fans, or you have to have a shitty name. One of the
No,
two.
no shitty name.
Oh, no shitty name. Yeah, I
No
agree.
shitty name.
I'm there too.
I also don't want a shitty name.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Plus, with the lovesick fans, you have like built-in booty calls.
But then you've also probably got people doing insanely stupid things that you have to go rescue them from because they are not using their common sense due
Yeah.
to their love sickness.
Oh, they're like purposely getting themselves in situations so that you will be there to save them. I get that.
Yeah, that
Well,
or they're like,
I
let me
mean-
help
Might
you,
not
and
make
then
it.
so they jump into a burning building and you have to save them too.
Yeah, but bad things don't happen one at a time. So
That's just natural
what's
selection,
to
isn't it?
say that the person doing the stupid thing is going to be the one that I go save
Right.
of the 1,000 that I get to choose from.
Right.
I
And
mean,
plus
they
we're-
could be also one of those crazies that are like, only so and so can save me.
Well, then they're gonna
Oh,
die if
yeah.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
And if you have too many booty calls, you will actually become mega herpes woman.
What?
Be careful of
Imagine
Like
they'll
what-
just call you the herp after that.
that.
The herp's
How are
kind
you-
of okay though.
That's
Like-
a better nickname, yeah.
That kind
There's
of
a
has
lot
a
of
ring
good
to it.
nicknames.
This afternoon, a bank robbery downtown was foiled by the herp once again.
That's not terrible. That's like all right.
That's also like
what-
positive public health awareness too. Like
That's true.
we're trying to like not
Just
look
taking
down on
people
people.
away from herpes. All right.
Right, right?
Yeah.
Reducing
H.
stigma.
I mean, that's better than Captain Shit's a lot. It really is.
I'm just concerned about the. I'm concerned about the hookup thing because what if you have a secret identity? You're gonna have to like bang them with your super suit or whatever on.
Your
you
mask,
know?
just the
Your
mask.
mask.
Everything else you
Yeah.
could.
Just
In a
Because
pair
if
of
you're
glasses.
dealing with a
is all.
ton of lovesick fans, like your alter ego is got to be solid.
yeah.
Not like
Yeah, like the
Superman,
opposite.
let me put on some glasses and be nerdy. Like you really got to have a mask or something.
I mean, that worked really well for Superman. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know how we
Nobody
got
knew.
Well,
away with that.
Nobody
Depends
knew.
on which Superman you're talking about. Christopher Reeve totally pulled it off, but Brandon Routh did not.
Like sometimes when I was watching the movies, I would say, why are we following this guy Clark Kent around? What does he have to do with the storyline? Dog? It fooled me.
You just didn't know. You couldn't tell.
I didn't
You're
realize.
so-
Someone had to
You
explain.
were
it to
so
me.
surprised when you were like, "Oh my
Right.
God, he's Superman!"
So the glasses, like it all came together.
Spoilers, Eddie. Nobody knew that. Nobody ever knew that. All right.
Uber
done
Eats
with
won't
this?
load.
Are we done with this? What?
That's probably for the best.
Don't order, Nana. Fight the urge.
Yeah. Well, there's no Superman food or. All right. Let's just move on. Everybody hates this question. I can tell. Next person is let's see who is going to be Big Daddy Hoo-Hah. Go ahead.
Last one was 27, right?
It was.
We
Go all
go
the way
with
to the other side.
$3.99.
Yep. Figured. I'm already there. Nice try.
Got that scrolling finger for you.
What's that? No, that's good. $3.99. Oh, I'm at 4 something. All right. What two radio station? Who cares?
I'm at $3.98. $3.98.
Yeah, thanks. That's better. What would be the worst thing to wake up and find in your bed? We've done this one before, but we're gonna do it
We
again.
did that.
Yeah, we're gonna do
we
it
did
again.
that
It's a
one
different
last
group.
week, I think.
It's a different group. We're doing it again. What would be the worst thing to wake up and find in your bed?
Mega
Captain
herpes.
shits a lot.
Yeah.
End of story.
I feel like you'd probably find more than just him in your bed.
Exactly. He's the gift that keeps on giving.
Good.
I think Sierra's right.
But there has to be something else. There has to be somebody else has to have
My
an idea.
ex.
Yeah, I'm
that's
going with
the
my
obvious
ex again.
answer. That's the
Yeah.
obvious answer. Is
Is
my
your
ex.
ex shitting a lot?
Not that I'm aware.
I bet he's crying a lot though, isn't
Yeah, perhaps.
Very quiet.
Spiders
A
or
wild
clowns?
animal. How about that? A wild animal, like a
Yeah.
feral cat.
Feral,
feral
a feral
cat?
cat. Jesus.
Yeah, or
I'll wake
something
you up.
radioactive? Radioactive.
Oh, radioactive shit.
There's
Feral
lots of
cat.
spiders. Imagine spiders.
Lots of spiders, big ones, like giant ones, like this big.
Well, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Wait,
thank
is
you.
If I
Some
woke up with a
thing?
wild animal or spiders in my bed, I would kick George out of this house. He should be protecting me from this.
That's fair. That's fair.
George being Nana's cat, for those who don't know.
Well, how-
Either of those, including radioactive, maybe like our origin story to our superhero name.
Right.
I feel
how
like
many
a bunch of
spiders-
radioactive spiders in my bed is definitely an origin story.
Radioactive spider cats.
Yeah.
How
that
many
feels right.
spiders do we eat by accident in our sleep in our life?
A lot is from what I hear.
Tell me
No,
that's
it's
real.
not.
But like,
That's fake.
who studied that? That's not a clinical trial.
How
I'm
did
not
you
having it.
study that?
It's also really fake.
Yeah,
You
it
know how
is.
many?
It wasn't it like a psychology study where they like tried to talk about how quickly information spreads and people believe it depending on his platform.
So is it
No
true?
idea.
What's not true about it?
Not, I don't think it's true.
That the
How
statistic
would
itself.
you check that?
Do we have the facts on that somewhere? Megan,
Um,
don't forget to put the sign up.
my gosh, come on.
There we go.
Now, guys, there is a certain percentage of bugs and stuff that are allowed in food.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's
in
true.
Yeah.
pre-ground coffee.
It's like a
Yeah.
parts per million kind of thing. It's like you're allowed,
Yeah.
3 cockroach legs per 1
Ooh.
part per million or something like that.
I don't allow it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
on the
true.
protein value?
No,
Well,
I don't
now,
want any of
now,
that.
now I'm never gonna eat again either.
Yeah,
Is
you
there
were
any
right.
place you can get cockroach-free food? Is there any place?
Yeah, you can't
My
have a
house?
zero.
Well, this is like manufactured stuff, so like
So
Like
Yeah.
Dane's Toes. Dane's
It's
Toes
like
has
the
cockroach
ingredients.
mushrooms.
stuff like that. But yeah, so apparently this is from Botanica. The fact that we swallow 8 spiders a year likely originated in a 1993
Oh,
magazine article
impressive.
about how readily people accept
Yeah.
as fact information they read online, no matter how ridiculous it seems.
And
Oh,
look
so
how
we don't
long it's
actually do
lasted.
it. We don't actually do it. It's just like what they said, 8 spiders a year.
No, they just
Yeah.
made up a random thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
the author noted the fictional statistic about that as an outlandish example, only to watch it quickly spread as fact across the internet.
So what's the
It-
real number?
It's
Any?
been more
None?
than like 10 years.
I mean, imagine all the spiders that live in your house, which is probably not that many, and
All
all
of
of them want to be left alone. So probably 0.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was just
They
saying,
don't want to be eaten.
I feel like I definitely saw one where it said that it was like 8 spiders in your lifetime. I was like, oh, that's more believable than
Lifetime.
And also, if you do, they got to be so small that they don't wake you up. So they're probably completely harmless anyway.
It's still more than I want to eat.
I
ate
would just
all
like
of
to repose the question:
Yes.
who the fuck is checking?
No one.
That would have to be a very intensive sleep study to figure out. And also, that would never work because if you studied it in a laboratory, there would probably be no spiders in the laboratory.
right.
And if there are spiders, you're really rude. Like what kind
Okay,
of
maybe not
study-
spiders, but how about ants? Because I have had ants crawl across me when I'm sleeping and startle me awake because it tickles.
Stop eating in bed.
No, it just freaking
It's
ants.
probably only if you actually have ants in your house.
Yeah.
If you don't have ants in your house, the possibility of that is 0.
Or an open can of Pringles in your bed. Like that's the other.
We have a park in our backyard, and the trash bins are right underneath. We're on the 3rd floor, but the trash bins are underneath our kitchen window. And in the spring, we get ants. It's like, ugh.
Cats
I mean,
love them,
I
though.
used to too, and I got that like barrier spray.
Mhm.
They come up, it's just natural. You get a little, and as soon as I spray that stuff, and you just spray it around the door frames, and
Yeah.
and I don't see them in the house. Like I have to do it like once or twice in the spring, and that's it. As soon as I see an ant, I feel like it's like voodoo in the dust, you put across the door frame. You
No,
never
there
see
was-
them again.
there was a year that it was so bad. So the cat food, they would crawl into the cat food dish and just be in the the dry
God.
food. So there is a trick if you put a plate with water in it and dish soap in the water, and put the cat food dish in the middle of the plate. The ants can't walk across to get into the
They're
food.
drowning.
This podcast is informational and educational.
Every day,
Every-
every week. I mean,
There's nothing
every
it
week.
doesn't have.
And your cat's hands are nice and clean too, right? Because he's got to walk across the water.
I hear once the
Rail craft Chipotle aioli. I surround my house with it. Ants go away. And actually,
really
scorpions
the
come
magic
instead,
sauce.
unfortunately.
They're
yeah, I
probably
hear-
attracted to it, and they get burnt alive.
Exactly.
yes. I hear if you eat them, they go away too because they don't want to be eaten. But whatever. Nobody wants to do that. Has anybody ever
cat-
eaten ants like intentionally, like chocolate covered ants?
I hear their
No.
nutrition.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I knew you did. I knew it. I knew you
I
had.
mean, you would
Yeah, yeah.
assume.
I was like, it had to be Sierra. Like it had to be.
He's like, she looks like she's eaten some bugs before.
This chick would eat some bugs. Yeah, I'm feeling that.
What do they taste like? Chicken?
Well, and first of all, can I just say, in case anybody's interested, the order of ants is hymenopterans.
Oh, those.
Yes, they
That
are the
would be my guess.
hymenopterans. That is their order.
Mhm.
But I mean, it was just the
Right.
chocolate could have been. I needed a higher quality chocolate. That was the issue. That was like the problem. I need like some.
That was the problem.
Yeah,
You
I
need
need
the
some
higher
like
quality
good chocolate
chocolate.
because you can taste bad chocolate. Like you can taste when it
Yeah.
tastes cheap. It's like crumbly and dry.
Like
Right,
all
because there's no such thing
Hershey's.
as bad ants. So the
Tastes
chocolate.
like
wasn't
Christmas
bad.
chocolate.
No, the ants came as expected. Like that was fine. There was
Well,
no
here's-
baseline.
What
Here's
did
a
they taste
question.
like?
Is there a specific type of ant that gets used? Like, is there a food ant?
Well, there are
Or-
Food
definitely
ants.
different
all
ones based on
ants.
where you are in the world. It's like actually fairly common. It just depends on where you're at.
I mean,
Like
it's-
what?
some mushroom types are considered more of a delicacy than
We're back to
others.
mushrooms again.
Yeah. See, we came full circle. See how she did that? Just waiting for her moment.
Like what size ants were they? Were they like the tiny ones or like the big thick ones? Like
They were
how-
just small. Yeah.
Okay. You're just taking handfuls of ants and just tossing them in your mouth.
Did
Yeah,
it taste like
just like-
anything, Sierra?
No, I was more.
Crunchy?
It was crunchy. Yeah, definitely crunchy. I guess I would compare it to like chocolate, like covered like peanut brittle, like that kind of like that feeling, that texture of like,
Ooh.
or like chocolate covered walnuts, like that kind of. Or actually,
Oh.
no. The best I would say is like if you've ever had dark chocolate espresso beans,
Yeah.
that would be
Oh, I
my
have had
my
those.
best comparison, which are really good. But
That's
that would
too
be my
They're
best
hard.
comparison.
They're
That's too
hard. There's
crunchy.
not like goo in that like bottom.
No, yeah, it's hard.
you
They're not like cream
know, when you
filled.
pull a lobster sometimes it's green. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
I wouldn't have
So-
expected that for an ant. I would have expected not crunchy. Really.
I was-
had to think,
It wasn't. There were small. I had small. Like there's like you can get the crickets.
"Ah,
And those might be different because they're bigger. I didn't have that.
those
But
aren't-
the answer, it's just like a bite size, just real quick. You don't have to
So
like break it or chew it.
I just went on Amazon to look to see if I could get some chocolate covered ants, and the first thing that popped up was chocolate covered ants for eating, and then I got concerned about what people are doing with
What other
chocolate
uses?
covered ants.
Yeah.
Oh
What
god.
the hell are people doing with it? Oh, all right.
Right.
So what else
Oh,
would
that's
you?
right.
What else would be the worst things to find waking up in your bed? Because that's the question.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I said the last time giant pools of blood everywhere. Like it'd just be awful. Like just like under your pillow. Like
They make cheddar cheese and Mexican spice mealworms.
ooh. What do we have here? We have edible insects, mixed grasshoppers and crickets.
Oh, a dessert scorpion. I wonder if it's an
Ooh.
actual scorpion. It looks delicious. I'm not sure if it's like a real scorpion, but I'd eat that.
Oh, maybe we should get some chocolate covered bugs.
And try them.
Bring them to
I
the
was-
podcast.
Let's yeah, or we do it on a
And
stream.
then there'll be like
No, we'd have to
videos
do
of
it. We'd have to do it here because we want to film the whole thing.
I was
Yeah.
more interested in
Salmon?
the ant lollipops.
Oh, that's
Come in
gross.
4 different
Ew,
flavors.
I don't like that. I don't want them to
No?
hang
Yeah.
around.
They make
No.
this. They have like scorpion.
Yeah,
lollipops,
good.
too.
Megan, this one you just sent, it's bug jerky. This is amazing. Like this is got
Ooh,
mixed
chocolate-
bugs
Yeah.
seasoned with salt.
chocolate dipped insects.
Yeah. We could do that. I'll get some. I guess it's my turn to do something
It's a-
disgusting or different.
It's a 6-pack. We could all I don't.
Was everyone here okay with oysters?
Yeah, love
Yeah.
oysters.
Yeah, we
Love
talked
oysters.
As
about
long as they're not
oysters.
dead.
No, they're never dead. We talked about
you
that
eat them
last
alive.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, you
Yeah.
eat them alive, right?
That's
Yeah.
why I
Oh,
said
there we
that,
go.
because if they're dead, they taste bad.
Amelia, you hate them, oysters. It's one thing you won't eat, right? You nothing.
I won't eat oysters.
Amanda, you won't. No.
Not raw.
Amelia,
I'll
you said
do-
no.
I'll do
also
fried
to that.
oysters.
No,
but-
I'm a big fan. I love
Oh.
oysters.
Oh, I thought you shook your head. I'm sorry. Like
No, love them.
yeah, we discovered a few weeks ago that oysters are always alive when you eat them.
I
didn't
did not
know
know that.
I didn't either, and I
Yeah.
still will eat them. 'Cause I don't
If
Speaking
you're very
of
quiet, you can
food,
hear them scream.
I ordered sushi and it's downstairs. So I'll be right back.
care. It's oyster sushi too.
Oh, ants that are covered in edible apple syrup.
Is there another type of apple syrup?
Why did they have to
Hey, I think you're
specify
scrapping.
edible on the apple? Like the ants, that was accepted. That was like, yeah, ants, but like edible apples. So
Edible
exciting.
apple ant.
yeah.
But Eddie's face was all scrunched up, I think, about the edible apple, not really about the ant. He was like, edible apple.
I'd rather
It's
eat an
just like-
ant than an edible
Yeah.
apple
You
syrup.
can also get insect burgers.
I would rather eat the
Oh.
ants, to be honest, than apples.
Well, it's like I think it's just some sort of artificial apple syrup. I'm not a big fan of like artificial apple flavors in general. So I'm just
Right. Any apple flavor is really kind of gross, except for cider.
Green Jolly Rancher, no go.
no.
Green, no.
Those are good. Those are good.
They're the worst one though. Out of all the Jolly Ranchers, it's the worst one.
I think the grape is.
Ooh, I like grape. Wait a
I
minute.
Oh,
think
you
the
know
grape
what?
is my
Raspberry
least
is the
favorite, like
worst.
That's-
fake flavor.
Hey Jeff, if you're gonna do something on here, can you do this for me? Can
What
you
is
eat
it?
this-
No, I
the
won't.
zebra tarantula.
No, I
Oh,
won't.
come on.
Is
Why
that-
No,
not?
ants I will eat, not zebras. Tarantulas, I mean. Or
Let's
zebras.
get Bear Grylls next week.
I'm not gonna do zebras or tarantulas, either one. What's the question again? Oh, things you would wake up to. Yeah, right.
Oh, what I don't think I answered that. What is the it says the thing, right?
See, I was about to move on, and Megan would have yelled at me again. What is the worst thing to wake up to and find in your bed? Yes.
Fire.
Yeah, definitely.
The sun.
Go ahead, Eddie, sing it.
Too difficult.
This bed
This
is
bed is
fire.
on fire. Oh, we all know
Okay,
what's happening.
we did. And we tried to do it together, but I screwed that up. All right. Okay, now did everyone answer that question? The worst thing to wake up and find in your bed?
Yes.
Okay. We'll think about eating some bugs on one episode. Not this one, but because I don't have any. But maybe I'll do it because it's my turn to do something. Nanna, you too. We haven't done anything yet. Eddie and Amanda did the one chip challenge. Megan, you haven't done anything yet either because you just started hosting as a host.
She's
here.
new. Give her
But,
some time.
we have-
Chill.
Yeah.
I'll
Although
give her a couple
I am
weeks.
open to trying things as long as I approve them first.
Yeah, of course. Me too. I'm not going to try anything I don't approve. That's called.
Wouldn't most people be open to things as long as they approve of it
consent.
first?
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Like I'm not gonna
Um,
be guilted
Tommy.
into doing something like the one chip challenge.
It's
Oh,
not
okay,
guilt.
yeah.
It's whatever you think you want to do to make everyone happy and
Oh, we did that completely voluntary. It was our idea.
Yeah,
were just
yeah, yeah, we
let's-
we wouldn't coerce them to do it. And yeah, we're still not sure Amanda's human. But that's fine. Don't worry about that.
No.
Just invincible. It's her
She just didn't
superpower.
I
care.
have a question.
Yes, no, go ahead.
The link with the bugs that you sent, Megan, are
Yeah.
those chocolate covered or are they not?
It looks
They
like
are
jerky.
not.
It's jerky.
I would try those.
Okay, order some.
No, it's not
Jerky
jerky.
bugs?
It's just
That's what it
it's
looked
just
like.
dehydrated a mixed bag of bugs, and it's like
I mean, it's-
popcorn.
Dehydrated and seasoned with salt. That's like jerky, right?
Yeah,
It's from the
dehydrated is
Newport-
No,
I'll
they're
try it
just
as long
like
as it's
in
not
there.
covered in
You,
chocolate.
Can shake the bag and like you get out handfuls like popcorn.
Bring it out to the
Oh,
Hong. Just
well,
buy it. Bring it to the Hong Kong one day.
No,
start
no,
giving
bring it
give
here. We're making the money on these
Like-
shows.
Oh,
Let
Ra-
me-
and one of the
raisins?
selling point or two of the selling points is great source of protein, great unique gift.
Great unique.
Very unique gift.
I
It is.
feel
the
like
description.
I'm really uncomfortable with the phrase mixed bag of bugs.
Mixed to bugs, yeah. But it's
That
from
sounds
the
like a
Newport-
great phrase though. Like when you go
Yeah.
somewhere and you're like, this crowd, they're a mixed bag of bugs. Let me tell you. Like it sounds like a good like old lady phrase.
And if you really like them, you can buy a 10-pack. So
Oh my
Oh,
god.
in bulk.
Why wouldn't you? Why
is
wouldn't
it
you?
that? Is it that I want to buy some and bring them to the Kong and give some to Yen because after all the things that she's made me try, I feel like it's her turn.
Just tell her it's from the sea,
it's
Eddie.
from the sea.
It's from the sea.
From the sea. You know what, Eddie? It's only $149.99 for a 10-pack. Why not? Let's get some.
way too much money
Yep.
spent on bugs.
It's
I'll just go
only
buy- I'll just go-
$13.99 for one.
It must be delicious. Like it
Why
must.
is the 10-pack more expensive?
they're
Um,
only half an ounce per bag, which is
What kind of bugs are they?
There, it says right here: grasshoppers, crickets, silkworms, and sago worms. I don't know what those are.
Aren't silkworms the fat ones?
Yes, according to the bag, yes. It's the only one I don't recognize, so probably. It is from the
No,
Newport
they
Jerky
make silk
Company.
from them,
Oh.
right?
It's from New
Allergen
England
warning.
too, so it's great.
crustaceans.
So they're
From the
local.
jerky company.
The Newport
I bought
Jerky
them.
Company, Newport, Rhode Island.
So are all dried things? Would you describe, Jeff? Would you describe all dried out food as jerky?
I don't know if I would.
Like
but
a
this
raisin
says-
grape jerky?
No, this
Dried-
says it rain. Did you say rain jerky?
No, raisins.
A
or
raisin,
grape
it's a
jerky.
grape jerky.
Oh, grape jerky. I mean, kind of.
Or is,
I mean,
or is beef jerky
I feel
cow
like
raisins?
you have to, be able to. I mean, for lack of a better word, you kind of have to like jerk the food out of your mouth when you're biting it.
Is that the
be-
definition?
I think the jerk is the seasoning.
Yeah.
I
It
think
just
that's
comes-
what
comes from
Oh,
the
that
Latin.
also might be right. Yeah.
like to cure it, what they use to cure it. So just
Yeah.
dried things, you don't use things to cure it.
Megan,
was
you
gonna
had
say-
credibility as a fact checker until you said that. That was a yeah.
I
I was
mean,
gonna say, well, isn't
I
fruit
don't know
leather
of
the
any other
same?
jerky that's not meat, basically.
There's mixed bug jerky right here, right in front of me.
That is
That's fine.
not.
It's
I bought
from a
mushroom
jerky
jerky at a
company.
farmer's market once.
What'd you get?
Mushroom jerky.
Oh, gross.
You said it was from a farmer's market? So it's
Yeah,
locally
the one
grown-
in Somerville.
Got
it's
it.
locally grown between Dan's toes.
Are
According to
bugs
Wikipedia.
not considered a meat?
What does it say,
It's-
Megan?
It
Did you say
is.
Wikipedia?
Yes.
No, don't even go there. No.
This is the general place I go for
Come
all this
on.
stuff. It's fairly
Wikipedia-
reliable.
Wikipedia is internet
Tell
jerky.
us.
So jerky is lean
Internet
trimmed
jerky.
meat that's been cut into strips and dried and to prevent spoilage. The word jerky derives from the Quechua word charqui, which means dried salted meat. So it is meat, dried meat.
So,
So-
Amelia, when you bought that mushroom jerky, it
Salted
was
meat.
bullshit.
Salted meat.
It was
So
bullshit.
bugs are not
Oh,
meat.
okay.
though.
Wait, what's that?
I wouldn't say so.
So the mushroom jerky.
What are
was-
bugs then?
They're meat.
Are bugs not meat?
Proteins.
No,
Right.
I'd
bugs
count
are not
bugs as a meat.
Feel
I don't
like
think they're a
there's not enough-
plant.
I don't think there's enough meat
Well,
on them to be
fish
considered
are
meat.
not meat, and
Okay, fair.
It's fish on protein.
That's fair. I guess I was thinking just like one or
Fish
like
is not
two
meat?
categories, not like subcategories.
I mean,
yeah.
fish is fish, and
Fish is
poultry
meat.
is.
No, I know. I'm just thinking like putting it
Yeah.
into very two
Oh.
broad categories to compare. I know like they're not actually the same thing.
So you can't make
back to the-
salmon
but like how
jerky?
everything is soup, salad, or sandwich. You know,
Yeah,
like one of
That-
those.
That's
Or
kind of
like,
where I'm
um,
coming from, but
like
I also
shellfish.
came into
Well,
it.
what is alligator? Maybe it falls into that category.
Alligator's meat, isn't it?
Or-
Yeah.
Yeah,
meat.
that's meat.
Yeah.
Is it?
But like
Yeah.
lobster is
Because I've had alligator
lobster
soup.
is technically a shellfish, like a
yeah.
crustacean, and
I mean, it says right on the
insects
bag,
are
lobster meat.
crustaceans. So
What
lobsters
makes
are,
something meat?
Right. That's a good
Very
thing.
existential question, Nana.
There we go, Megan.
Because I've heard lobster meat a bunch of times. So if it's not, then the bag lies. and
I
the
assume-
restaurant
I
lies.
thought the
Striated
meat was
muscular
just like
tissue.
the flesh of the
fleshy parts?
animal.
Flesh.
okay.
There are technically medically parts of my body that can be considered jerky. Right now, I do not take care of myself. Is what I'm saying.
There are, according to
Is that because
Merriam-Webster,
you're-
there are
never mind.
5 definitions for the word meat.
By
Um,
Megan's definition, Dan, only one part of you can be considered. Never mind.
My toes.
Right.
I guess
Go ahead.
the meaning that we're looking for is animal tissue considered especially as food, which is flesh of a mammal as opposed to fowl or fish.
Oh,
Or
So not bugs.
specifically the flesh of
But not
domesticated
chicken.
animals.
or chicken.
Fowl.
Wait, so then
Oh, mammals.
would
and fowl?
alligators be meat? They're not
reptiles.
mammals, right? That's a reptile, isn't it?
Yes.
Reptile meat.
Humans are meat.
I'm literally
Humans.
looking
But
up what kind of.
alligator and like turtles.
But that's not a mammal.
I
But
like,
they're also
I,
food that you have to cook in order to eat. Well, I
Chicken's
guess
not a
beef is
mammal.
not like that.
I just looked up what type of meat alligator was, and it didn't give me a definite answer. But there's hardly 3 different types. There's white meat from the tail. There's
Yep.
body meat, which is pink, and then there's
That's my
like,
favorite.
like similar to pork shoulder, and then dark meat from the tail as well, which is tougher.
That's near the butt.
Thank you.
Eddie, what's your favorite?
I mean, if I had to choose any of these, I want to go with the white meat because it says it's tender like veal. And I'm like, that sounds great to me.
Ooh,
Are
veal.
we talking about the same thing?
I'm going back.
Alligators still, yes.
There's apparently a restaurant in Boston that serves fried alligator.
Amelia, what are you eating? What's going on?
Sushi.
Alligator.
All right.
I've
want-
had
I want-
alligator. It's pretty good actually. It's a long
It
time.
sounds
ago.
great.
Yeah, it is actually good.
It's a little
Like it.
chilly, but it's good.
I didn't think it tasted like anything.
Someone told me it tasted like
Matter.
chicken.
I
Or
had it in
chicken
a soup, so
consistency.
like it's kind of that's not a good judgment of the meat because like soup has so much other flavor, or like a stew, so it has so many other flavors, like a gumbos and
I too. It's just kind of like they have these like hard things they call bullets.
oh,
Like
From the
yeah, so it's,
skin?
How they kill it. So let's
I don't know. Like
just slice
yeah,
it.
it was just not pleasant.
All right, next question. Nobody cares about the waking up and find things.
It
in
was
your
like
bag.
overcooked popcorn chicken.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we got to fucking alligator meat from what do we not want to wake up to in bed? Like
I also don't really want to wake up to alligators. in my bed.
Right, agreed.
Same.
Oh, seconded.
Or bullets.
Did I get
Um,
sushi?
What?
You
Should you get
should.
sushi? You should.
I'm enjoying my sushi a lot. So
I think every half an hour, someone on this show tonight needs to eat sushi because I had it before we started, and now Emelia has hers, and now Nanna.
Well, did you have the maki or the sashimi? I always eat the maki.
I've got
Amelia's fancy. She
maki,
puts sashimi.
sushi, and sashimi.
Oh my
Ah,
god, you are so
little
much
bit of everything.
classier than I am.
Mixed bag there.
King of
I'm
the
not
con-
that classy.
I just had straight maki, but it was good.
There is my sushi plate.
All right, next question. Oh my god, I don't even remember who picked the numbers yet. So
I was
Emelia, you
last.
picked one. Leona, I think you
And that was
picked
45
one.
minutes ago.
Right. Dan, did you pick one?
Yeah, I picked
Oh,
one.
you're
Sierra, you
close.
didn't pick one yet, right? Did she?
Me?
No.
Sierra? Amelia, you picked the first one, right?
Yeah.
Sierra, have you chosen? Oh, she's talking to someone else. Dan, did you pick one?
I did, yes. I picked
So the
like
three of you
398.
picked 3 questions. Okay.
I was the last one, and it was 2.5 hours ago. when I
Right.
picked it.
Eddie, go ahead. Prince Pumpkin Spice. We're gonna let you
Oh.
pick one. Sierra's busy.
Oh, this is a 278.
All right.
I feel like that's
don't
the
think
number
we've
we've
ever
never
picked 278 before.
Right, I'm trying to change it up. Get those
You're trying
to
numbers
branch
that have been
out.
sitting there since
Good
a
answer,
year
Eddie.
now.
All those
Yeah.
questions I planted at 69. I guess I should move them.
Well, I thought
What
I
did you
assumed
say?
someone else was going to choose 69. What? 278?
What did you say? 2 what?
278.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather more food questions? Would you rather have edible? Oh no, it's not food. Would you rather have edible spaghetti hair that regrows every night, or sweat maple syrup?
Oh, spaghetti hair all day, every day.
Yeah, because
Totally.
if
What
you
maple
sweat at
syrup
night with
sounds-
your maple syrup sweat, like your whole bed is gonna be sticky. I'll take
Well,
the
another
pasta
thing we
hair.
don't wanna find
Imagine the summer.
Imagine the gym.
Oh god.
Oh,
Jeff, imagine having
you start
hair.
sweating in between your butt cheeks, and then
Also,
syrup.
Doesn't compute.
I feel like you might have a strange number of people who will walk up to you and just lick you if you sweat syrup.
You are
Wait,
gonna
you
be
still would if you had
gassed
spaghetti
by
hair.
bees.
They're just gonna start eating your hair instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
But at least they're not licking you.
That's fair. I just
But
like
ju-
go over
At
here,
least-
go over
At
there,
least
and have
I
it.
could eat my hair.
Just
Like,
imagine
I
like a
wouldn't
couple.
want to lick my sweat off
I
and
can just
get
imagine.
syrup. I
You
would
might
eat my
stick
hair
together
though.
too.
I can just
Oh,
imagine
yeah,
Sierra
no.
getting Lady in the Tramp done.
I
each side by, like, a couple.
I was thinking. Oh, we could do
Yeah.
that now.
You could also feed homeless people if your hair was spaghetti all the time and it regrew.
I'm assuming
Does
you
it
can also
have-
regrow
let
at
them
the
lick
rate
you.
of normal hair, or does it
It-
regrow like instantly overnight?
You decide because it doesn't say. So you
I'm
can-
gonna
what-
say
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry,
very
no.
Grows every
spaghetti.
night.
no, it says every night. It says every
Yeah.
night. So while you're sleeping, you wake up and it's just there.
Question:
Is it just
Is it is the sauce included, or I get to choose and mix up my sauce every day? Like maybe Alfredo on Mondays, and then
That's your
a
shampoo.
little bolognese and a pesto. Keep it
I think the
fresh.
sauce would be like what you do now with like product.
It's like
You
yeah,
get
it's like
to-
dyeing
Yes.
my hair.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
was
could
gonna
be
say,
red.
Yeah,
I
you
could
can put
be
whatever you
green.
want. Yeah.
I was just saying,
All right,
you
I
should
like
have
that.
You
Shampoo in
just
your
did something-
shower caddy, you'd have vodka sauce, you'd have marinara.
And vodka.
Now, is
Do
it
I want
cooked spaghetti
pasta?
or not cooked?
Yeah, it's
spaghetti?
cooked spaghetti, Amanda. It's
That
I
would
don't want
hurt.
like
I don't know that for sure, Jeff. You didn't make this question up.
Yeah,
Jeff's just
who's
excited
cooking,
because he's gonna have hair again.
right.
who's cooking the spaghetti and how? That's coming out of your head.
That's a mystery, actually.
Is it
That's
body heat?
unknown.
The heat of your body, it boils as it works its way up from your toes all the way out the top, because that's
Gotcha.
how hair grows.
Boils at 98.6 degrees.
Just the hair on my head, or the hair on my face too.
Ooh,
Pubic hair?
good question.
I
That is
could-
a good question.
Are you gonna feed
Go
that?
with your
to the-
hoo-ha.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm like, what does my wax appointment look like?
Uh,
Is
Wait, did
spaghetti a general term for pasta?
Did
Could
we
be
already decide
fettuccine.
that this was going to be cooked?
Is it like
spaghetti?
lasagna noodles?
It says spaghetti hair. It does not say where, though. That's a good point because you're sweating out of every pore. Why wouldn't you grow
Eyebrows.
hair out of every place you grow hair?
Oh,
Spaghetti
that
hair.
makes
And body hair
that
is going to be
makes
rough.
giving
I feel
head
like the
a whole
spaghetti
new
would be a
thing.
lot easier to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Well-
would definitely go down on way more people if it was just
Yeah.
filled with spaghetti.
I want spaghetti hair, but I want rotini pubes.
But have we
I think that
established
could
whether
be
or not this
cute.
is already cooked, like soft
Yeah.
pasta?
No, it's cooked. It's
It's
all cooked
edible.
already.
Okay.
ready to eat. Yeah.
'Cause
No,
if
it's not
they
like
were,
brittle and flaking off everywhere.
like dried pasta, man, you're
But like
No,
the
it's
little
ready to eat
hairs on my
pasta.
arm,
Ready to go.
would those be
Yeah.
noodles?
Yeah, everything's noodles.
Yeah, everything. We're talking about everything now. Yeah.
You know,
Like,
Sarah.
Like I could just scrape through and have a meal.
Yeah, you just have to bring sauce everywhere you go in like a packet.
This is a carb heavy
you not
diet
doing
we're
that
all
already?
embarking on.
It is carb heavy because that's all you're eating if you have because you want to get rid of it, right? So you're just like
Guys, spaghetti eyelashes would make it very difficult to see, though.
That'd be
like
Just
You eat those.
Like you'd
There's,
end up looking like
cilia in
Snuffleupagus.
your small intestines as well. Is that spaghetti as well internally?
no, we're gonna say external
Ooh.
hair. Let's go with external hair.
Oh, but then also
External.
your eyebrows are gonna be spaghetti, so you're just gonna end up going around with no eyelashes and no eyebrows, and you're gonna look like one of those weird
Almost like
people
me
from
is what you're
Fringe who jump through time.
You look like Dan.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna look like Snuffleupagus if you keep
Yeah.
it. Like, you know, just with the fucking shit.
I love Meggo's idea of helping the homeless, her altruistic. But I think if you come up to a homeless person and you start yanking spaghetti out of your own body and offer it to them, I feel that me personally, I'll just starve. Thank you. I'll just die. Sure. Thank
I
you.
mean, I was also thinking, what other ways can you use the spaghetti? Because I am not one to want to eat spaghetti every single day.
Especially off someone's
Same.
body.
Yeah.
That'd be gross.
I'll definitely include it in at least one of my meals each day.
Well, it's just
with
easy.
a lot of great breakfast spaghetti recipes.
I would start a restaurant. I just call it body spaghetti. It'd
Be honest,
free.
right there out in the title.
I
Dan,
feel
you're
like at some
already
point you're
like
just gonna
preset.
go.
You got the toe mushrooms too to put in spaghetti.
You're soft.
I'm a walking restaurant. I'm a walking kitchen. Pubic spaghetti, I'll call it. It's
I
gonna
was
be-
gonna say, at least
Oh.
you'd never find a hair in the spaghetti.
I feel like at some point you just get so bored that you'd end up going Eddie the, or is it Eddie the elf? No, Buddy the elf. All on the spaghetti. You know, when he puts like chocolate syrup and sprinkles and.
Oh.
Well,
all that kind
if you were just friends with one of the syrup people, you could just like team up, and split it. You're like, here's my syrup, here's my spaghetti, go. No, we're not sharing. That's not a
I
thing.
don't know why that sounded very sexual to me, but
I know it did.
It was. It definitely was.
I mean, you're not going to put a spaghetti person and a spaghetti person together. That's just stupid.
Have a lot of spaghetti then.
You want like people that secrete different things,
Yeah, like maple syrup.
like syrup and
Spaghetti.
spaghetti. Eddie, are you okay?
no, I'm not.
These two women were stabbed and killed this afternoon, and then their dog was injured to boot.
What?
Sure.
Because they threw
Yeah,
spaghetti
out of the
They
on
had
corner in
spaghetti in
Dorchester.
I'm
How is
way more upset about the dog. I
How
know
is
that
that
sounds
related to
bad, but like the
spaghetti?
second
Well, the
you
dog
said
probably
dog,
went
I
to
was like,
attack
what?
the killer. And they
Oh my
probably. It just like, sorry, it just kind of came up on my phone like a news thing.
Leona's disturbed by the spaghetti syrup question, so she just decided to talk about murder right in the middle of it.
Yes.
Made it better.
What?
Yes.
All I heard was murder at first, and I was like, are people murdering spaghetti people?
I mean, they probably would. People
Then they get
don't
no
like
more
things that
spaghetti
are different.
afterwards.
Did everyone answer this question? Are we done with this?
I have no clue what question we're answering.
Don't worry about it,
the
Nanna. You
spaghetti
answered it.
thing?
Yes, you answered it twice.
This is the most on topic we've been. I'm really proud of us.
Huh?
I'm a
Yeah.
little confused as to why we were still
On or
talking
off
about
topic?
this.
We've been off topic a few times.
On. This is the most on. We like actually ended and we kind of, well, except Nanna remembered the question. Like we were pretty close to the question still.
I
Yeah.
remembered at the end.
You did. Yeah, you did.
I was just kind of surprised
Yeah.
that that was the question because
We
we
were
were
s-
still talking about it.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Proud of
Yeah,
you guys.
definitely the question. Sierra,
Okay.
since you're proud of us, you get to pick the next one.
Okay. Well, I don't have a question of my own to bring. I was gonna bring a question of my own, so I'm
You
just
didn't
gonna
have
pick.
to do that.
No, I know. Well, I could, and it may happen later. But for now, just go with number 5.
Okay, I will. As soon as I find the questions again. There we go. Number 5. Here we go. All right. Are you singing, or are you like you're singing to the food gods? What?
No, they changed the Grubhub app and I don't understand it.
Nanna's like,
I know it's a
Uber
whole
Eats,
new platform.
That's a
Grubhub.
sign, Nana. You
Stupid.
already don't do it.
Oh, it's great that you're here for this one, Sierra, because it's relevant to something that you've talked about already.
Oh no, I'm so nervous.
About 51 weeks ago.
Oh, Jesus.
So the aliens are back from episode 7. This is actually the question. So episode 7, we asked a question about aliens and have captured us, and they put us in enclosures, and we had to pick different things that we wanted our enclosures. So this one's related to that. The same aliens are back.
Those
If you weren't-
bastards.
If you weren't here, don't worry about it. This is a new question. We've been released from zoo enclosures. All humans have been released from their zoo enclosures.
You're welcome.
But now we've been transformed into penguins at the aquarium. How would you convince your new caretakers that you're human so they would let you go free if you were a penguin at the
Can
aquarium?
I
I'm
tell you guys?
not.
Wait, can I tell you a story about the penguin, like the penguins, real quick?
I guess.
Okay, so at all aquariums, the penguins like they mate for life, and the people at the aquariums like selectively choose their mates based on breeding, like the endangered species and the ones in the collection and stuff. And sometimes the penguins like aren't about it and they try and choose other mates, and they just like have to keep corralling them, like, no, you love Patrick the penguin, and then they just have to like separate them until they hook up, because once they hook up they'll stay together. But in the wild, the reason they have to force it is because penguins will like hook up, and because they stay together for life, when they have their little chick, if they think it didn't like come out well, or it had like bad genes, or it worked out, they're like, well, guess we're not a good match, and then they just break up and leave and find other people until they like their kid, which I mean, I kind of respect. But so yeah, they have to force them
Like humans.
to you.
I
Your
was gonna say,
little...
adults do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So yeah, if they don't like their kids, they
Uh,
just move on. Anyway, that's my story about penguins. It's true.
That's great. That's a
That was
great
an
story.
interesting story.
It's from
I liked it.
our aquarium. That's the where I learned it. I went. My
Oh,
friend worked there,
from our
and they had to choose the penguin breeding. That was my. Next time you go there, you'll know.
So I
So
don't want,
that just
I don't
brings
wanna
new
tell
light to
my-
the question.
Exactly.
I don't
If
want to
you
tell
were-
my captor.
You don't want to. You just want to stay there.
No, I want to be a penguin.
I
Yeah,
would
'cause
love
then-
that life.
because I get a fantastic fun life. Like people are watching me all the time, and I love that. And everyone loves a fucking gay penguin couple. So
Yeah, I would say a
gay penguin.
dedicated mate.
Yeah, exactly. Already
Yeah.
gifted to you. This is your person. Have a good life.
done. Yeah.
So we're just gonna deal
Easy
with
clap.
it. We're not even gonna fight
Yeah, you get fed, you get to swim all day. Like
Wow.
people
Now,
want you.
People just
question for you, Eddie.
I didn't see
Is
this coming.
is your penguin mate also an actual human, or is it a penguin?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, does it matter at that point? Because you're not a
I-
human either.
great.
yes, but you're a human, and you're trying to tell the
I mean,
aquarium keeper that you're
Are
a
we?
human, right?
Amanda,
Isn't that the-
clearly half of us aren't gonna do that. We're just gonna deal with
I was gonna say, honestly, I feel
penguin.
like at that point, I don't care. And honestly, what's the person gonna do? They're gonna let me go, and I'm gonna live my life in the wild as a penguin? I don't fucking think so. And who's gonna turn me back into a human? Nobody. The aliens aren't coming back. They only come back every fucking like 20 fucking years, and every time they come back, they
Every
do something
52
shitty.
weeks.
Yeah, they do something shitty to me every single time. So I don't know. I'm good, thanks.
That's because they microchipped you.
Well, I don't want to live in Antarctica or wherever where there's killer whales. I'm terrified of them.
I also just like I have a lot of bills, and I'm
Penguins don't
fine with
do
just being a penguin.
Just like not paying my student loans would be great.
Yeah.
Just like eating fish all day, swimming. I'm into it.
Also,
Dude, they
some
have
of those penguins, they have like Instagram presences.
Oh yeah,
have
they're
the-
way cooler
they-
than me.
They have the best enclosure in the aquarium.
For
Oh, yeah.
sure.
So this is I didn't see the question going this way. So everyone just wants to be a fucking penguin and no one wants to be human anymore. All right.
But like there's no option to be human in this story.
No, you
Well,
can.
You're asking me what I would do to show people that I'm human. Why?
I think I would just live the life of a like extraordinarily intelligent penguin, right? Like I feel like as much as a penguin could like monetize their presence. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You get the best mate too, because they do
Yeah,
it based
and-
on genetics.
yeah, they'd be
Also,
like,
imagine you start cooking. Yo, they're gonna lose their shit.
Wait, what's the lifespan of a penguin?
And then imagine what your children would turn out to be.
Oh, that's
Depends on the
that's
penguin, I
interesting.
think.
But
Hybrid.
with the whole
Hybrid
children
penguin.
thing, you now have to have penguin sex. That's
Hybrid.
where I got a
You're-
little like,
But you're a penguin, so why does
What
it
is
matter?
penguin sex?
Why are we not
Welcome
into it?
back, Megan, just in time.
Don't
I feel like laying an egg sounds way more like I'd rather do that than have a baby.
but here's the thing. You're still a
15
human.
to 20 years.
Right.
Like
but
mentally you're a human. So like mentally, you really probably don't want to get fucked by a penguin or fuck a penguin.
That's
but I
where
feel
I was
like the
going with
penguin
that.
brain inside me would be like, we enjoy this, right?
It's
I
just
don't
like
know.
biology. It's just straight biology.
And
Oh
like,
God!
I
I mean,
don't-
Amanda said
I
it
don't know
20
how
minutes
I'd
ago.
feel
You
about
still
that.
know you're a human.
I think I would like try and find like a fogged up mirror or window and just like write "I'm human" with my little wings. And in
With your
it-
wings?
with my little like
Look at her
penguin
bringing
wings.
logic to this.
And then at least like they could ask me yes or no questions and have a conversation with me so I wouldn't die of complete boredom by being surrounded by penguins constantly.
What if they just think you're a ghost?
Ghost penguin.
I would like I mean I could tell them my name and I could like start they could find a system for me to write stuff with my little
she's like,
basically
I'm
one
Megan,
finger.
and then
Not
She'll
a
put the
ghost.
arrow.
Penguin.
Check me.
Penguin.
Okay.
I mean, like Emelia said, I feel like I mean, obviously I'm a guy, but giving birth to an egg, I feel like might be a lot easier. I think it'd be like taking a poop kind of, but out your fronts or wherever penguins.
No,
And you have to
birds, it's all the
stand
same
on
hole, right?
It
yeah,
is all
they
the
have a
same hole.
cloaca. It's bleh.
So
Wait,
because
I mean,
it's like
for
taking a
some
poop.
people, it's all the same hole.
Keep it warm forever. And also, by the way, emperor
Uh-oh.
chicks may experience a 90% mortality rate within the first 9 year of life, which
That's a
is
problem.
Is that in the wild or in captivity?
hard to say because this is coming from SeaWorld.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already a step above Wikipedia with that.
I don't know. I think
Hey.
it might be a sideways step, but
Wikipedia has been proven to be reliable as far as information because it's actively updated on a regular basis
By who though?
by well-educated volunteers.
I'm gonna go update the penguin site right now. I'll be right back.
be careful. You'll get banned from updating Wikipedia. I know
Yeah,
lots
you
of
will.
people that it's happened to.
Oh no! Don't do it, please.
Oh, what they try to like update like bullshit information?
Yeah, that like I heard a story about how someone had put the plot to Operation Dumbo Drop into the Vietnam War Wikipedia. And it was there
Oh,
for a
shit.
while.
That's fantastic.
Don't wonder
Meanwhile,
why
I
the
think
world
Dan
is the
turned
way
into
it
a
is
penguin.
today.
Is it Dan's a penguin?
Pretty sure Dan turned into a penguin like 20 minutes ago. when we
He
started
doesn't
the
know how to.
penguin.
He doesn't know how to go back on camera.
His little
'cause he has
flippers
his
There's not a
flippers.
signal for help.
We were like, "What if you turned into a
They're not
penguin?"
long
And Dan
enough.
disappeared. He's like,
He's just
what noise
button
did they make?
mashing the keyboard trying to get his screen back on.
I don't know what noises penguins make, or I would make it. I don't know. What noise do you think penguins make? See if you can make it. Go.
I would be
Eddie,
terrified.
first.
They tweet kind of like ish, like they're like. They
Wait,
chirp a
Amelia,
little
you look
bit.
like you were ready. Go ahead.
There's a video. If I could send it, if I could find it, I would send it. But it's like these penguins walking in a line, and one of them falls and literally makes a sound like "ugh," and all the other penguins go "ah," like
It's so good. I don't know where it is. I don't remember what to call it, but you're right. It's so
the caption on it is like that first penguin totally said "oh fuck," and the other ones were like "oh no," and it's like you listen to it and you're like, "oh my god, it really is." Like,
All right, somebody needs to find that video so we can listen to it later.
Is it real? Are you sure it's real?
It is real. I've seen it too.
I mean, we saw it on the internet. We just talked about how unreliable of a source that is.
Yeah.
But yes, as far as I know, it's real.
It's amazing. I want to watch that. I'm gonna look for it later. Post it in the comments of the Facebook post later. All right. Are we done? We all want to be penguins from now on, and that's the end of the show because we're penguins. We can't have a show. That's not the end of it. We're gonna keep going. Let's see who hasn't picked a number yet. Let's see, Megan, Amanda, Megan. Go ahead, pick a number. I said your name first.
101.
101.
Dalmatians.
That's what I was thinking too, Eddie.
Say what?
201.
What happened?
Just couldn't say anything because I was inhaling.
What's the matter with 101?
She said 101. I said Dalmatians.
Oh,
No, I said 201.
all right.
Isn't that first?
Okay, here we go. This is appropriate for this group, right? What would be the most unsettling cartoon sex scene?
And me.
I
What?
think we did this one too.
And
No,
me.
we didn't. This is new.
Oh, something with the Rugrats.
Did we do
Oh,
this one already?
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, damn it. Pick a different one.
Swiper the Fox and Dora the Explorer.
Oh no. It was
It was different.
it was related, but it was about porn instead.
Okay, well, this one's about cartoons. All right, so what would be the most unsettling cartoon sex scene?
I'm having a hard time getting past like the sound that Donald Duck and Daisy Duck would make.
Oh.
What do you think that sounds like? Anybody want to give it a shot?
Nope.
No.
Do not want to give it a
Eddie,
shot.
what about you? You do it.
Or Goofy and his dead wife.
Oh, is he fucking his dead wife?
Is his wife
No,
alive
I mean,
in this
like-
scenario?
Oh, wait,
No.
I'm sorry, Goofy and who?
Well, the only I don't think in any of Goofy's movies or shows that she's alive, but
What?
it is
He has a son.
Yeah, he has a son. He obviously
Yeah,
had sex at
it
least
is-
once.
Oh, yeah.
right. It is known that he had a wife at some point, and so whoever his wife was when she was alive.
Goofy.
Guys, I've been thinking about this really hard and I have my answer, and the answer
Sure.
is cat dog.
Just them fucking each other.
100% cat dog. I don't even know how it would work, but I don't like it.
No, but
Any
are
of
you
the
saying with
real
just
monsters?
cat
Oh,
dog
gosh.
involved, or
Just
would
cat
everything-
dog. Like, because they're two different.
You're right.
Cat
Just
and
cat
dog.
alone.
Wouldn't
I
that
just
be a
kind of
bit of
assumed that
incest right
they
there?
shared
Yeah,
holes.
aren't they? They're brothers, aren't they?
You said unsettling. I don't think we need.
Oh yeah.
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 Yo,
No, we did
can
say
they
that.
masturbate?
Who
I mean,
knows?
We don't know.
I feel like-
They never showed
I feel
that.
like it's a double Dutch rudder situation where like one has to hold it for the other and they have to move.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah. Well, no, there's also the Sid's toys in Toy Story.
Oh god.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good one.
I don't know. I feel like Sid's Toys and Toy Stories are already banging.
Yeah, I thought that they were fucking.
Like,
I
No,
mean,
no. Those are the toys in Andy's room. That's not Sid's toys. Sid's toys are all
Sid's
fucking.
I
toys are
assumed
like
all
the-
of the toys
the
were fucking.
dismembered baby doll on the metal tarantula. Like,
I assumed that
Oh.
the injury had something to do with the sexual thing.
Sid's definitely making those toys fuck. Like,
Oh yeah. He's a
Yeah.
16-year-old boy, of course.
No,
he is.
he's
yeah,
like
he's
9.
absolutely.
No,
He's
he's
not that old
not.
in the first one.
Then how old is Andy? Because I'm pretty sure Andy was 9.
Okay, so maybe Sid's 11.
Is Sierra talking to us?
It's not much older.
Making-
Yeah, they're
Sierra's
they're
making, like-
roughly the same age.
What's she doing? Is she?
I wasn't sure if she was talking to us. Or
I
not.
think
was
she
very-
is talking to the person that is in the corner,
Yeah.
the
that's-
screen
that-
there.
Yes.
That would be
No, guys,
Matt.
I'm also streaming. I have
Oh.
She's
my
streaming
people.
over there. Yeah. Yeah. She
I
has
have
her
my
own
people and your
Like the
people.
multitasker tonight.
I'm working on it.
Some of
Well,
which
and
are-
I'm crafting.
I believe
I
some
saw
of
it.
which are
So
So what
followers
are you
now because
streaming into?
of 2 new followers.
I'm also on Twitch. I'm just streaming what we are doing,
Oh,
Right.
but I'm like also live. I like tagged it with you guys with Jeff's. I combined it.
Oh,
This is fun.
so
We have a
you
lot of
you
people
also
watching.
are hip to the Twitch.
Yes,
No, no.
in that
If it is-
exact phrase. Yes, I
The
would
Twitch
call
is
it that.
much like the Facebook. Yeah.
I do
I'm not-
also put the in front of like everything though, so no judgments in the way you said that.
I
mean,
said
yeah.
it that way because I am not hip with the Twitch.
That's
Hip
okay.
to the
Neither.
Twitch or hip with the Twitch?
I don't have other
Do it
things.
for it, I don't know.
Just wanted to hashtag it. That's all.
Yes, I'm
Jeff, what do you
twitchy.
think the most unsettling cartoon sex is?
All of the things you guys said together in one big room. It's like
Care Bears.
piled onto a big pile.
Ooh,
Care Bears.
Strawberry
Care
shortcake.
And add Care what?
Strawberry shortcake.
I bought strawberry shortcake popsicles today.
And then throw in a couple of Transformers, and you're good to go. Like,
Well,
that's
she's
just a
definitely
mess.
getting a popsicle somewhere, Nana.
Guys, can we just real quick with Teletubbies?
Oh, they're not cartoons though.
But they were
Aren't they?
Cartoons.
They're like live
Were
action.
those real
those are cool
babies?
Costumes.
They're in costumes. They're not
They're
cartoons.
people.
Guys, I never
know-
watched it because it scared me.
Oh,
Now I'm upset.
well, they're not
though.
real.
We used to get high and watch the Teletubbies. Best thing ever.
That sounds
But
terrifying.
it was hilarious. The little
I mean, that's the only
vacuum-
way to watch the Teletubbies.
I would
The
say,
va-
yeah.
The vacuum was the funniest fucking thing ever.
I remember that stupid vacuum.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's lots
now
of
I'm-
Teletubbies, huh? We're gonna talk about that for a little bit.
Now I'm upset because I wish it wasn't cartoons because I just imagined the Wizard of Oz and there was a gangbang between Munchkinland and Glinda the Good Witch.
I'm sure you can find that.
I mean, if you
Like,
want
I'm sure that's already been made somewhere.
Eddie, if you want to go there is a cartoon Wizard of Oz, so you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're fine. We'll allow it. Or a bunch of live action. Smurfs would be interesting too, although messy.
There's only one girl.
There's only one Lady Smurf.
I know, I know.
Wait, but
Get it.
didn't we also clarify last time that gay sex exists via the Smurfs? And Eddie forgot about
I mean,
it.
it has to.
Wait, did you just say that gay sex exists because of the Smurfs?
Yes, they
Yeah.
started it all.
Because of.
Not because of.
Papa
But
Smurf invented
I
it.
mean, there obviously there wasn't a girl Smurf at first at all. So
What did Gargamel
shit.
make it?
Oh, are they just
Yeah,
gangbanging?
Gargamel.
the girl Smurf was just like created out of nowhere.
To just
coal or something.
spontaneously appeared.
I
I
mean,
also
just
feel
made
like
out
Smurf porn also
She was
definitely.
made out of coal or something.
No, Gargamel. Yeah, Gargamel made her something. Now
I
I
don't
know.
I don't know, out of something gross and ridiculous.
I've
And then he was
already
like,
made
"Oh,
everyone listen to Papa Smurf. Can I lick your ass?
Sorry,
You're talking
what?
I feel like I've talked about this before.
I think you mentioned it.
Go
I
ahead,
think
talk
we
about it
did
again
mention
for like a
last
minute.
time. Isn't it a song, right?
Yeah, it's Papa Smurf. Can I lick your ass? Yeah, lick my ass, bitch.
What
And
is
it's got a
Smurfette
great
made
little
of?
video that goes
That's
That's
with.
the whole song.
I'm sure that there are other lyrics that I've long since forgotten
because they
Oh,
didn't matter.
She's made of
Well,
clay.
because I was singing this song in like high school, so it was a long time ago.
Singing the song.
But I
That's
highly
great.
recommend it.
Yeah.
It tells a story.
Can you find the video on YouTube and link it in the chat here?
I guess that would be helpful. Yes.
It would be, because I'm going to copy this all to the comments of the Facebook post later.
Did anybody else
all right.
buy bugs?
What?
Did anybody else buy bugs, or was that just me?
Oh, you
No,
actually
no,
did
we didn't
that?
buy them yet. I will.
Oh.
Dan, welcome back. You're not a penguin anymore. Thank
Oh,
God.
hi, I'm back. I was
Are
a
you,
penguin.
your flippers are working again?
Yeah, that felt good being a penguin for a little bit. I recommend it to
Yeah.
everyone.
How did you tell your captors that you were human?
My captors?
That was the question. Yeah. How do you, if you were a penguin all of a sudden, how would you tell your captors you were human? And then everybody said, fuck that. I'll just stay a penguin.
because the aliens turned you into a penguin.
Okay, well, do you,
Thank you, Leona.
You're welcome.
So I'm assuming you don't have the powers of human speech because you're of the beak formation.
penguin.
Right.
Dan, it's irrelevant. That was the last question. That's not this question.
So
we
I
thought
should
you would
shut the
get,
fuck up then.
we thought you had turned into a penguin. And that's why you weren't here. And we couldn't use your flippers to kind
I'm
of pause.
definitely curious about Dan's
Unmute.
answer to this question, though.
Hope that's
The
right.
question, Dan, is currently is what is the most unsettling cartoon sex scene
In reality that existed?
in history? Yes.
What
Cartoon-
cartoon sex scenes do you know about, Dan?
Fake? Like what? Yeah.
Jesus.
There's an
It's cartoon
entire
porn.
genre for this called hentai. So
Let me
it
go.
Yeah.
exists.
True.
There's also just the genre. I mean, technically, it's still kind of hentai, but where people just like make of cartoon characters that we know do stuff like
fanfic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I literally have 4 boxes of VHS tapes of just cartoon porn.
What shows? Is it like a remake of a show we know, or is it just like its own show?
See, Sierra wasn't even like bothered by that. She was like, "Oh, tell me more."
Can I borrow it?
I wouldn't say not bothered, I'd say
that's all.
intrigued, more intrigued. The answer is yes to all of it.
But like, what shows are they? Here's what I want to know: are there great pun names for the titles?
Problem is I made them all, and I'm a terrible artist. They're all just stick figures. So yeah, Simpsons, Flintstones, all that. But so I'm also a bad writer, so I don't have any names.
Jeff, is that like how you got your calling of creating your show? Was that your
Yeah,
inspiration?
I'm going to start doing that. Actually, no, but that's going to be my only.
Are you going to bring Dan on board?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to start doing that now, which I haven't done yet, and I'm going to put it on OnlyFans and see if I can make money.
Also, follow-up question, Dan. I'm picturing that this started with just like a flip book of like stick figures, like
yes,
moving. That's what I'm imagining.
That's what I thought VHS tapes are. I basically have a bunch of notebooks that I wrote VHS on, but I was under the impression. Yeah, like next to me, Jeff is like Michelangelo of animation. I am not good.
Well, Jeff, if
you're a product of your time.
To follow what, Eddie?
Jeff, if you're gonna start making movies like that, I don't think I can be a voice actor for that anymore.
You'll be fine. You're gonna be all right. You're actually gonna be in the first one that I put on OnlyFans, and we're gonna make money that way. You're already there, but we're gonna have a side hustle over there on OnlyFans.
Did you know you were gonna be in cartoon porn, Eddie?
No,
I didn't say it was porn, Nanna. I just said it was going to be cartoons.
Eddie signed the release to be on the podcast. Jeff can use his likeness however he sees fit.
I signed nothing.
Correct. Yeah.
This is a verbal agreement.
No, we haven't signed anything. No, it's going to be good. It's going to.
Would you call it an oral agreement?
Yeah,
definitely an oral agreement.
Love that.
I decided less than a week ago that I was going to do this OnlyFans thing. I thought I could make money if everybody else does on that freaking thing. I'm just going to make animated shit though.
See, every time someone says OnlyFans,
does nobody think there's a market for that?
What content I make? There is. There's like a ton of. I feel like there's not a lot of stuff like that on OnlyFans. I see a lot of like obviously
exactly
stuff.
Why I can make money.
Gym stuff, cosplay, but yeah, there's definitely.
So Jeff, what you need to do is make the app. Make a new app. That's where the money is.
I'm just gonna make the videos and put them up and see how much money I can get. See, this was the whole idea, was that no one's doing that on OnlyFans. They're all putting pictures and videos of themselves. Like, I just animate shit, throw it up there, see what happens.
Do you like Quibi? That worked really well for them.
I think that's gone now.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, no. That's why I don't
just like 10 minutes every day. They subscribe, they get the next part of the show.
Yeah, well, we'll try that on OnlyFans and we'll see. I'll link my OnlyFans in the comments as soon as I create it. I haven't done that yet.
I don't know why I keep laughing when you say OnlyFans.
I'm gonna be looking for Jeff to take his clothes off.
No, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be me at all. It's just gonna be figures that I create in cartoon form in a video, and people are gonna pay for that shit. Watch, guarantee it. I'm guaranteeing it. On May 2nd, 2021, I guarantee I can get someone to pay for that shit.
It has to have sexual content. You realize what OnlyFans is.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking too.
It doesn't.
OnlyFans is a platform for a lot of things. It's just 95% sexual.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And not everyone uses torrents to steal. Exactly.
Correct.
I can show Dan. I can show you my OnlyFans. I'm following several pages that aren't sexual.
How am I not subscribed to your OnlyFans at this point?
It's only $5, Dan.
Jeez, I'll pay double that.
Not that much yet. So we've gone off track a little bit.
I have to owe it to you.
The most unsettling cartoon sex scene is going to be one that I create in the next month or so. And put it on OnlyFans.
Don't forget, someone has to make the voices for that, which is.
So would that not then be?
I got that covered.
Jeff, I asked you to be a voice and you haven't called me. Are you saving it? Are you saving it for this?
I'm making 4. Sierra, I'm writing 4 scripts right now. Right now.
Oh my God.
You're in one of those. Yeah.
Jeff, I would.
Anybody else want to be in? Some of you were already there. Nana, I got one for you. Anybody else? Amelia, do you want to be a voice? Megan?
Yeah,
Not
you
your
said you were
sex
gonna have
cartoon.
Yeah,
Not
for
those,
this
the other
particular
one.
thing.
Ones that aren't the
Also,
sex cartoons.
If I
How
say
come
yes
when
for
I
a sex
said you were
cartoon, can I
making
do it
cartoon
sooner?
porn, you said you're not, and then you go around and you say that you are. What are
What?
you doing, Jeffrey?
Wait, what?
I called what you were doing cartoon porn, and then you said, no, it's not. And then 2 seconds ago, you're talking about the cartoon porn you're planning to put on OnlyFans.
No. I'm flipping back and forth. There's two different things. There's two different series that are going. One is not
I
that.
thought you said 4. I thought you said 4. Now it's 2.
Can I finish? There's two different
No.
things. There's like one side of the
Tagline of
fence.
his porn.
One side of the fence is not porn. There's 4 movies being written right now that are not porn. But then, like less than a week ago, I was like, I could make money on OnlyFans, and now I don't know what that's going to be yet. I haven't decided. So yes, Sierra, sure, you can be whatever one you want or both. It's fine.
I would also like to volunteer to be in the cartoon porn.
Okay, done. There's 2 people voices right there. See, I don't have to worry.
I'll be in the cartoon
volunteer.
porn as long as my character has a full head of hair and a full beard.
Luscious locks and
Yeah.
beard.
It looks
you do
basically. I
know
want
that-
it to look just like Eddie. I want my
So
character.
I'm going to say it. I'll say it one more time. If anybody wants to be in the OnlyFans video, that's fine. It's all voice acting. It's nothing else.
You're really trying
All
hard not to
voice
say
acting.
cartoon porn.
100% voice acting. If anybody wants to be in the non-OnlyFans videos, that's fine too. Tell me. We're gonna make some shit. We're gonna make money this year. Fuck this.
Be on cartoonporn.edu, I believe.
No, it's gonna be in my Patreon right now, but
No.
figure it out. We'll get this all worked out. Just don't worry about it. It'll all be clear soon.
Starting a new drinking game every time Jeff says only.
Why are we talking about this? What
I
are you
just want
doing?
to drink whenever I hear him say it.
You just want me to keep
Yep.
saying OnlyFans?
Oh,
Well, here we go.
Cheers.
that's straight.
Right out of the
vodka.
bottle. We don't even have glasses anymore.
The same bottle from last week, isn't it?
Cherry Smirnoff.
Do I have to get some more whiskey back there?
I don't know. Well, it depends on how many times you say OnlyFans.
Want me to say it again?
Do it.
Do it. Damn, do it. Are you trying to get
Next
drunk again?
question. Let's just keep going. Let's just move on. We'll talk about this offline. We'll get voice acting going and we'll have fun. All right. Next question. Amanda. Go ahead.
Let me get question number 171.
171. Oh, that was close by. Perfect. After someone uses the transporter in Star Trek, are they the same person, or does reconstituting them out of different molecules mean they're a different person and the original version ceases to exist?
I
Had
feel
the
like we did this one
Question
too.
last week.
Kind of,
We
yeah,
didn't. We didn't do this one. We almost did it and we skipped it because we had
Skip
talked
it
about
again.
something else. Like,
we've already,
skip
yeah,
it
we've
again.
already
Okay,
talked
good.
on it.
we'll just
The
delete
car
it then.
thing, right?
I'm not going to keep skipping it. Pick another
One-
one. It was the car thing. Yeah.
172.
Go ahead, Amanda.
Let's go one up.
It's related to cartoons again. I can't make this shit up. If you had to be a cartoon for a week, which would you pick?
Jeff's cartoon porn,
That was my answer.
Eddie style.
We can go together.
The Eddie character.
I know. I'm so very concerned why you want to look like me.
I want to be the
Oh.
cartoon behind the camera of Jeff's cartoon porn.
Wait, what, Amelia?
The cartoon behind the camera of Jeff's cartoon porn. So whoever's
Oh, yeah.
Jeff's cartoon porn.
Oh, wait, should I do that? Should I like have a camera person be behind the camera in the video, but they're filming something else in front
I
of
mean,
it?
unless
Like
you're
a-
doing amateur cartoon porn, and there is
It's very much, because I'm doing it, it's very much amateur cartoon porn. Yes, it's not going to be professional at all.
I just killed Eddie. I don't know.
I'm not sure what kind of production company you think I own, but I don't. It's just me making videos.
Wanna be a
Okay,
Pokemon.
if you had to be a cartoon for a week, who would you pick?
She-Ra.
I want to be. Yeah. Ooh.
Mhm. Nobody else wants to be? No, we're all done.
I've
I
said
would-
my
It's hard
answer
to
loud
think
and
of
clear.
one that I actually want to be in.
I would want
What's
to
that? You
be in Adventure Time.
Mm,
Which one would you want to be in Adventure Time?
That's why I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't
'Cause you
sure
couldn't.
yet.
No,
I'd
I'll be
wanna
the,
be-
whoever you want to be, I'll be the other one, and we can just hang out together.
I feel like Jake.
I
Wait,
kind of
aren't
want
there,
his
like, four of them?
long blonde hair, so I'll be Finn.
All right, I'm done with you. Actually, I'm Princess Bubblegum. I'm not proud of it, but like, I'm not that I'm not proud of it, but I definitely am.
Is
Like,
that-
You're
I'm
like
just
flirty.
super into science and like,
Sierra.
Yeah.
Sierra, is that your stripper name, Princess Bubblegum?
yes. That's what I said. Yes.
Gem. Do you remember Gem?
Mhm.
Yes.
She rocked.
She had like an alter ego.
Okay.
Yeah. She was a rock star and a normal person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, rock stars are normal people.
I'll find my Halloween picture where I was Gem.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna be Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. I'm gonna catch them all.
21 years later.
He's
While
22.
never aging at the same time.
Yeah, he did not catch them all. By the way, he literally caught some. He saw so many, and he just didn't even try.
It sounds like you're a little upset with him.
Well, bit.
He's
Didn't
also a
try
hard
10-year-old
enough.
kid.
Well, in like the later series, like he has a friend that like catches like every single one he sees, and I'm like, see, that's the kind of people you need to support you. You know, what's
He
the
should have
point?
the theme song then. He should have the theme song.
Also, I'm very
Everyone should have
curious as to
theme song.
how do you feed all of those Pokemon? That must get expensive,
What do
right?
they eat?
Also, they have Pokemon instead of animals, right? In that world? Because
Yes.
also I've never seen an actual animal. It's always Pokemon
Our
instead.
Pokemon's made of meat.
So
Oh
like
God.
Technically meat.
yeah,
Do
Great
they eat-
callback.
Do they
So,
eat
like,
each other?
grilled Pikachu might be on the menu occasionally. Like
Pikachu
With
jerky.
mushrooms and
We get
olives.
Pikachu jerky.
just-
Pikachu jerky. Ooh, that's delicious. Had that.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else.
Probably like a whole new.
Wait, guys, I have a question
All right.
to
Well, I guess we'll
ask
throw this one
from
out then.
from the
Jeez.
chat. Can I throw it out?
Yeah,
It was
please.
asked
Yes.
of us. Okay.
Yeah.
The question was, would you rather eat a fish flavored pickle or a pickle flavored fish?
Pickle flavored fish.
Pickle-
I feel like
pickle
that's
flavored
pretty.
fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sounds
My
like
pickle
a
should
dill
not taste
with
like
like
the sea.
yeah.
Yeah.
And with like some nice. I'm feeling dill aioli. I feel like we can bring this back. Bring it.
Yeah.
Bring it all the way
I
around.
think never anything pickle flavored anytime, not anything fish flavored
Yeah.
at all.
I also wanted to add that it has been brought to our attention that they do eat Pokemon. Like Slowpoke tail is definitely a thing.
Who does?
It's the Pokemon people
Oh, that's
in the
right.
universe.
Pokemon people.
Not like us.
Yep.
Oh. I was like, what?
I
Isn't that
forgot
how
about
Coke
that.
started?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
it's
I've
like
seen
they do acknowledge it. So yeah, it's their animals and they do eat them.
Wow.
So
I was just under the impression that they ate all those berries and shit that they fed their Pokemon.
Well,
I did not.
then
So
what would they
everyone's
feed
a
the Pokemon?
vegetarian.
Other
Well,
Pokemon,
they-
like ground up other Pokemons. Like,
True. Just make like a kibble.
yeah, you ever
Is
seen
there
Well,
something
well, they
called
have-
mad Pokemon disease?
They have kibble and they feed it to them, and then I'm just
Okay,
like,
Jeff.
Kind of
okay.
kibble.
Some like Cloud Alice shit.
Wait, is that where poke bowls come from?
That's a valid point.
Yes.
Probably.
Yo, those could be served out of Pokeballs at a restaurant. Y'all should
There's
open up
actual-
a Pokemon restaurant.
You're gonna
Japan actually
traumatize
has
some kids
Pokemon.
though.
I'm okay with
Kids-
that.
Those kids are gonna think there's Pikachu slices in that bowl and not.
They're
Well,
fish.
the
Probably
word
are.
the
Are
word
they wrong?
poke, the word poke is literally Hawaiian for to cut, and it's cut up fit like poke traditionally is cut up like extra fish pieces with lots of salt and onion.
Oh,
Okay.
So
I have a bit of Pokemon. Does anyone know what two words Pokemon came from?
Pocket monsters.
Pocket Monster, yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Apparently everyone does. So that wasn't.
I
that
didn't know
impressive.
that. So one person did.
I
I
didn't
mean,
know that
fun
either.
fact, they actually, so I had some Japanese, or I still have some Japanese cards, but so on the back of the US cards, they say Pokemon, but on the back of the Japanese cards, they actually say Pocket Monsters in English.
Oh no way.
Pocket monsters.
Yeah. It's been a while since I looked at them, but I'm fairly certain that's right.
I want to say that is true. I feel like I've seen them back in the day when I had all 151 Pokemon cards. Or
So,
150.
Back in the
Maybe-
day when there were only 151.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there's like what 800 or some shit like that.
Guys, I felt so old watching like a Pokemon game the other day. I knew none of the Pokemon. Absolutely none of them.
I still play Pokemon Go. So,
They're
I
still
mean,
making new ones?
There's
Yeah.
so many. And like they either try too hard and it's like this weird fucking twirly flower lady who I don't know what the hell she's doing are like, it's just a buffalo. And they're like, buffalo.
Probably a buffalo.
Yeah.
They either
Yeah.
try,
It's literally-
they don't have the medium happened with the 151. Like the medium happened, and now they're just like extremes. Like they're either real lazy or just like real weird.
Well,
Yeah.
weren't like the original 151 based off of animals
Yeah.
out that way?
Yeah, but like I
Yeah.
mean now like they're not even really changing them. Like some of them are like it's a buffalo. You barely even changed the name.
It's a
There literally
buffalo.
is.
I mean,
It's
there's
literally
one that
it's
looks
called-
like a really nasty gym sock. Like there's just no.
They're running out. There's like, it's
I
like
mean, at some
Yeah.
point you run out of
1980
ideas.
Honda Accord. It's
Yeah,
a
that's when you should stop.
I don't know. They make too much money.
Then
They
you
make
stop
too much
making money.
into-
You can't stop.
Yeah.
Jeff, can I ask you to make up a Pokemon name and describe this made up Pokemon? How,
You want me to do it?
Yes,
Just
please.
myself?
Mhm.
My Pokemon's name is going to be Big Daddy Hoo-Hah.
wow.
He has like
Seems
a
almost uncreative.
he has a goatee, and
Full head of
apparently
hair.
he has no eyebrows from what he says. What?
Full head of hair though.
No, yes, luscious locks, luscious
Yes.
locks.
Is his
Uh,
signature?
They're blue
move
though.
Big-
I don't know if you know this. They're blue.
Is his signature move big cock slap?
Well,
I
obviously,
hope so. If it's not, it is now.
if you know Big Daddy Hoo-Hah, you know that, sir.
Did
try
I-
to stay
how'd I
away
do?
from that
Did I do okay?
Pokemon.
Did I pass?
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
No, thanks. Thanks. Yeah,
I
blue
would
hair,
wanna
luscious
mix
blue.
an elephant, a cheetah, and a monkey to make a Pokemon.
What would
There's
you
def-
call that Pokemon?
There's
I
definitely an
haven't gotten
elephant.
one.
There's definitely an elephant Pokemon. Please
No,
don't.
but I want an elephant, cheetah, monkey Pokemon.
Is that because it
Need
can
all
run
of
really
those
fast? and
Probably
climb?
one. There's like 800 of them. There's
Is that
probably
is
one
that an
there.
elephant that can run real fast and climb?
Oh look, there's several. There's several elephant Pokemon.
Oh my God, what are those?
Well, only 2 of those are real. Or the 3 of them are real. The top 3. I've never seen the other. Oh no.
The
Are
one on
there
the right
Pokemon,
looks
this-
really slow.
Fanfi, Donphan. I can't remember their names, but they're.
Eddie, we have to
also
have a discussion
elephant.
about what's
Did you
real
say-
and what's not real.
Did you say one of them was named Duncan?
Donphan.
Yeah.
Like
One
the
of them's
donut?
real though.
None of
They're
them are
like,
real,
oh,
right, Dan?
They're like, your name's Carl.
I would like
That'd
to
be my
agree with
Pokemon's
Dan.
name,
I would like
Carl.
for my elephant, cheetah, monkey to be named Carl.
He's got a briefcase. He's late for work.
He's going through a divorce.
He drinks too much, maybe.
He's on the verge of being fired.
May or may not star in a cartoon porn. We don't know.
By the end of his like Pokemon evolution thing, I want his name to be Carlton.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
Definitely. whatever you want, Nana. You're in charge.
In the middle, he's gonna go through a weird place where he's kind of just going by C.
Go by
Oh, it-
Carlin. So Carl, Carlin, Carlton.
In my head, it was always the K Carl.
Never heard Carlin. I'll take it.
I'm just imagining like a orange and black striped elephant carrying a briefcase in his trunk, looking very depressed and has a tear coming out of his eye. That's where that's where Carl's gonna start.
Yeah. And then Carlin is going to be going through more of a drug phase. So like Carlin is going to be constantly eating what he finds on the ground and just going with it. He's going to grow out of that, and that's when he becomes Carlton. He has a job again. He doesn't even need a briefcase because everything's on his phone. It's going to be fine.
Very special episode. I remember.
His kids love him again.
Is-
Right? He has a stepwife named Sarah.
You say
just building an
stepwife?
entire world.
I-
I feel like we're just
Second
building an
wife,
entire
second
world
wife,
now.
Stepmom, right?
Mom, there we go. Thank you. You knew what I meant.
He's got 3 kids, but they're just shitty. They're just assholes. His kids. They like
No, that's what they are when he's Carl.
Carl. Yeah. He,
By the time
Do
he
they-
becomes Carlton, his children get their
evolve?
shit together
He
because they
rises
have a
like
good
a
role
phoenix.
model.
Certainly.
Do they evolve with him? Is it like a
They do go through a bit of the drug phase with him. It's
Some
a
point
weird
he's gonna
time.
have to ship them off to college.
I don't know if you
so
guys
by the
know this,
time he
but you're
becomes
writing
college-
my next animated series right now.
oh shit.
I'm just listening and I'm like, okay, I know what this guy looks like and this kid looks like. Yeah, I'm ready.
Is the porn series or the other one?
This is the other one now.
the other one. Got it.
I was gonna say,
Maybe,
really hope
I don't know.
Carl's I really hope Carl's not banging his children.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, because that would be illegal, and we're not allowed to talk about that on this tonight.
Says DJ Jerky Jeff.
Well, we can tell.
I changed that like an hour ago, and no one noticed it until now.
I noticed it, but
I
I
noticed
forgot
I
that
didn't
you
say anything.
and made an announcement and I missed it. So I didn't
No, I
want to
wasn't
like
gonna
call
say
it out.
anything.
And you're like, oh
No, I can change it back. It was only
no,
relevant
No.
like an hour and a half ago.
I
all
don't
right,
like
next
it now.
question. Next
Oh,
question.
awful.
Sierra, are there any other
Your
questions on
name
your
looks
chat there?
stupid now.
Stupid Jazzy Jeff name.
I know James
Change
Vanderbeek
it
yelled at me
back.
about DJ Jazzy Jeff, and I've been like feeling weird about it since then.
Change your name back.
You want me to change it back?
Turkey Jeff suits you
Do
better.
all boycott right now. I'm out until he changes his name. I'm out.
All right. Jesus.
My gosh.
I'm
Peer
out in
pressure.
solidarity.
Fuck you.
Assholes. All right, here we go. Sierra, can you hear me? Yes, you're not talking to me. You're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions for us in your chat before I ask the next one here?
No, they're quiet. They're really upset about this whole Pokemon conversation. So we've
Oh.
been off on a tangent with that.
Well, we're gonna leave that question so no one
Why are
gets
they
confused
upset?
anymore in your chat.
Yeah, we're not handling it well.
Let's leave it. Let's go somewhere else. No, go ahead.
Carlton? They don't
What's
like
up?
Carlton?
That's my next animated series, Nana. We're off of that now. Don't tell everybody it's copyrighted. now.
Sierra has like literally 10,000 people following her right now, and there's like
We have 4.
Number 1, front page of Twitch.
That's fine. We don't have that many yet. We're getting there though. No, go ahead. Pick a number, 1 to 400. 3. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have even asked. I'm tired
I
of
was like,
asking.
Jeff, really?
I still have to give her a choice.
I don't know why. I told you to stop.
This one is simple. This is the simplest question we've asked all night. Would you rather go into the past or the future?
Ooh.
The past.
This is
The
not
That's
the
not that
future.
simple.
It's not the easiest question I've asked all night.
Do I
but,
come
Lot to
back?
think about.
Or, like,
no,
do I
this
just
is
go
a
whenever
one-way
I
trip.
want, or is it like a one-way trip?
It's a one-way trip.
Okay.
If I go into
Oh,
the past,
future. Future.
if I go into the past, am I my younger self, or am I just a
You're-
separate entity
nope.
from my younger self?
If you go to the past, you live with yourself in the past. You exist twice, basically.
Oh, cool! I can
Wait.
definitely guide him to make better choices.
No. You still exist as your younger self, and the past version of you now is your future from that younger
Right,
self.
but if I sit there and I tell him to do this, don't do that, then would I not myself change as he's making these decisions?
It depends on your version
Isn't-
of how time
that's-
travel works. I don't know.
That's how time works.
Sometimes it splits off into another reality. I don't know.
I mean, if Eddie
There's
raised
multiple
himself
timelines.
to be a different human, then you would be evolving as you raised
No,
yourself.
you don't change. Amelia, what did you say? Because that's the way I
Yeah,
think
there's
too.
multiple timelines. So I'm with Eddie on this one. He can go back and talk to his younger self and direct change in his present life.
But then one splits and one still continues, right?
you're still
Like the way it was.
the same old shitty version of yourself, even
Yeah,
though
well, okay. I don't want to say that this version of Eddie is shitty, but
I'm happy to say that.
Dan's talking about himself. Don't worry about it. He's just like putting on somebody else right now.
I feel like he would be stuck in some sort of loop then.
No, but you're still Let's go with the thought.
Depends on how many
though, like, you're
timelines
still-
there are. Like
You're
if
still going to
there's-
continue as you.
Timeline.
Okay, if I'm jumping into the future, right? Am
Future's easy.
I just missing all of the time in between like when I jump and now? Or like
That's a good
can I
question. I don't
jump
know.
to
I
the
think
future
so.
where I finish school?
where you're like 80 years old or something.
I always wonder that too, because the more people just jump into the future, like they've been there the whole time, but how?
Like I feel like the government might make it a little hard for me to renew some of my documents. Like where the fuck have you been?
You can just tell him you were in cryogenic sleep, and
Oh yeah. 2 weeks ago.
you were legally
See, like
dead
for
for a
that
while.
like that same logic, Nana, I think I would want to go to like the 70s where there were really like no documents and like there were, but like you could just get away with anything.
See, I want
Yeah.
to move where like I'm hoping in the future brown is better for skin.
Sure.
Not really. There's
tracking,
not really
yeah.
a time in the past where I'm like, that seems fun.
Or
We're rolling the
Yeah.
dice.
I mean,
Yeah.
part of me is like, if I
Yeah.
go to the past, like I know kind of like what things to invest in, so I can probably be a lot more financially stable than I am right now. Or I can go to the future where medical technology probably will be less painful and better.
or you could
I
go into
feel
the
like-
future.
Yeah, but you probably won't be able to afford it.
Right.
Yeah, see, I
And be
feel
stuck
like
in
the
an
future
alien
is just a,
The
like a
government will pay for
dystopian
it.
apocalypse.
Oh, I want to go to that future. That'd be great.
And then I won't have to
That
worry
might
about
be me.
crazy hospital bills.
The future. What about the future where you're stuck in a pen, like an alien pen, and you know?
Not that future.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Not a
about
Terminator
like a
future.
writing
No,
pencil
thank
pen,
you.
and I was like,
This is the problem. You don't know what the
All
future
of this is a
At least-
simulation anyway, guys.
So I
Correct.
guess in that case, if since we don't know, I'll probably choose the past because I know what it is, and deal with it. Because
And then you create
about the
multiple
past I don't
timelines
like.
and fuck with people and everything, blow everything up. And
As Eddie said, though,
Yeah.
you go in the past, you can tell your younger self, like, hey, you're going to want to do
Affect
the
positive
stupid thing. Don't do the stupid thing. But if you go in the future yourself, you're like, hey, remember that stupid thing we did? Yeah, that sucked. Like, you can't really do anything.
Yeah, but don't you explode if you cross yourselves? That's some sci-fi thing, you know.
What they
You
say.
can't
Yeah,
like.
like you
Cross
Depends
myself.
on whether or
Atoms
not the
can't
paradox
meet.
is allowable.
Well,
as I said, yeah, I thought you were just more allowed to touch anything.
I think that's a
but-
Ghostbusters thing where you're not supposed to cross the stream. I
You
think
don't
that's
cross the
different.
streams. That's
And-
science.
Oh,
we
okay.
know
That's it. Really depends on what the rules are at the time, because you can sometimes you're not even in the same timeline. Sometimes you just can't touch each other. Sometimes you can't see each other, and
I like Meggo's
sometimes you can
answer.
interact and like change the past, but because you're in a different timeline, it doesn't affect your present. But then there are times when if you're affecting the past, it is
Right.
actively affecting your
Butterfly
future.
effect.
Right, which means that there is a chance that if you change things enough, you won't exist.
What if you do the thing where you're like you're
Well,
your own grandfather?
You won't make the same decisions anyway. So
Then it's
maybe
weird.
Maybe you never go
I'm
into the
about
past to
fucking your
begin with.
grandmother right now. It sounds like you're
Yeah.
talking about fucking your grandmother.
No, that's like a thing. That's like a time travel like thing that's been like talked about many times. Where like you go back far enough and you don't realize it, and like your grandma's super hot, and you become your own grandfather.
Back to
If you're 4 generations out, it's fine.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
the
like
mom
been
wants to
done in
fuck
sci-fi many
thing.
times. Like I didn't just make
Kira,
that up.
So
Like
Kira,
genetically
how do you know that
speaking,
wasn't
4
you in the-
generations.
how do you know it wasn't
removed,
you in the
it's
first
fine.
place?
I
And
mean,
you know
first of
you
all,
have-
I don't
Is
think
that incest?
I'm gonna
then?
be my own grandfather, so I think
No, I
I'm safe.
understand. But how do you know it
Kira-
wasn't you the first time around anyway? You don't.
Kara, I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think I have that problem.
But is that even incest at that point?
That's a great question.
That's
If
the
you have sex
question.
With your grandmother.
I mean, if
when
she's
22 years old.
But
There's
like,
definitely a Futurama episode about it. Y'all
she
should go
wasn't
watch
your
it. It's like 20
grandmother at the
minutes.
time.
Exactly.
What's the name
That's
of
the
episode,
point.
Sierra? Yeah,
Called
Sierra,
Freak.
what's the name of the episode?
I'll find it.
Okay, we need to know.
I'll
So we can
chat
Yeah,
it.
but see,
Talk about it.
what if your existence didn't happen because you didn't fuck your?
That's the
That's
conundrum,
what
guys.
I'm
You-
saying. What
This
if
is
it was
the
you
this is
all
the thought
along?
experiment.
I
This is
feel
the thought
worse for the
experiment.
grandmother, honestly.
I do once again enjoy this question. Not one person has said, yeah, I'd go back and like help humanity. I'd kill Hitler or something. No, it's like, how would I gain personally this financially?
yeah.
I'm just wondering why most of you guys are going into your timeline.
yes.
Because we're all
Why
narcissists.
wouldn't
Now,
you?
I missed the question. I was wondering if that was part of the thing.
Oh no, it was just a straightforward. Would you rather go into the past or the future?
Okay.
Oh, the
If you
future.
won,
The
The
future.
past
I'm gonna go
is
to the
pretty
future
shitty for
because-
women.
The children.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Well, if you have enough money, it doesn't matter as much.
All right.
That's my plan anyway.
What's your answer, Leona? Because you missed it.
Oh, I would totally go into the future.
Yeah.
Myself, Dan, 100%. See what my life
I'm gonna.
is like and see what changes I need to make along the way. Because you
Do I
can't
get to go back?
make
No,
the
you
right.
don't get to go.
Yeah,
you
but you
get,
don't.
You don't
you
get to go
back.
back.
It doesn't mean your young self is going to listen to you, or even if you alter that path, doesn't mean it's going to be the right one.
Right.
But at least
my-
you know what to avoid. If you
If
go
my young self pops in the
or
room with
what
me
not
right
to
now,
avoid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to my young self if they pop next to me right now and tell me.
Well, you already lived a life. Like, what's your?
Well,
younger
they're
self
not gonna
tell
listen to
you?
me. Is what I
Why,
meant.
why would you go
The
into
other way.
your own lifetime? Like I'm thinking about going back to the 80s when like Apple was invented, investing
And
in
just
gonna-
investing
Apple.
in their stock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
many
gonna go-
people right now in this video are like, "Are the '80s not your lifetime?"
They are, but okay.
What
I was
if
like,
you
I'm pretty
stepped
sure I
on
have-
yourself? What if you
I guess I'm gonna
teleported
have-
back and stepped on yourself, and then you're done?
I'm gonna have
No,
to go
I
back
mean,
and
like-
find Megan.
You could definitely do it. Like, I go back to like the 1920s, like that. You'd probably be safe, or like 1850s. I don't necessarily know why you'd want to. You could maybe like claim a city. You could go west and make a state after you or something.
Ooh, I would love to go to the old west for like a week.
I feel like
A week.
I don't know.
Has
So you
anybody
just
ever
wanna go to
been
Westworld is what you want to do.
really hunting
No, I don't want to
Yeah.
hunt. I just
With-
want food
Yeah.
sold to
with
me.
a gun you have to pack yourself?
Yeah,
not one
like
that
muzzle
comes
loader
with-
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. thank
Yeah.
you.
Sierra's like, yeah, this morning I killed
You
two.
mean they don't
goats."
bring food to me on like a wagon and shit and deliver it to my house? Because that's what happens.
Did you ever
today.
play the Oregon Trail? Come on.
Uber
As a
wagon.
female, I would never go back that far in time
Right?
Yeah,
and claim
no.
anything by myself.
No, thank you.
Nope.
Arranged marriages. no
Nope,
thanks.
nope.
Right?
Literally,
They don't
if
have,
you-
You
like,
know what?
horse
I
and
might
buggy
change
eats
mine.
or
I might
something
just
in
go
the-
into the future, like 100 years, and just say, you know,
Jeff,
see what happens.
how do you order? Do you order that through carrier pigeon?
You do. You send it to a pigeon, and then a horse and
Pony
buggy brings your
Express.
food and delivers it. It's called Horse and Buggy Eats.
You keep
feel
the
like it'd
pony
We
just be
still
a
have
piece of
that in
a-
Pennsylvania.
all by yourself.
I'm
I feel like-
sure. Yeah.
I feel like it'd just be a piece of meat with some salt on it, so it doesn't go bad. And you're just
Right.
Some jerky.
Jerky. Oh my God, we're back to jerky again. Yeah, that's why I left my name that way. I didn't want to change it.
That's not why you left it.
But you guys all offered to threatened to boycott the show. Yeah, I know.
better not
Fly
change.
like that again, and we leave.
You won't. You're not going anywhere. Bullshit. You're having too much fun.
As easy as this, Jeff. Could do this.
Bye,
anytime.
Nana. Oh yeah,
We have
I love
good
how you guys did
timing.
it at the same time. Did you guys
I did. It
plan
all
that?
clicked out right away. The same. Yeah.
That was perfect. I'm
That
so
was good.
proud of us.
All right. Where are we? Oh, past or future. Right. Did everybody do that? Past or future? Gun?
I'm really confused about why so many people tried so hard to go to a time where everyone smelled bad and there was no delivery service.
Exactly, Nana.
I went to the
Actually-
future because I know what I eat every night and it's
Yeah.
always delivered.
I changed my mind. I'm going to the future.
All right. Next question. Where are we? Did everybody pick a number already? Or yet? Everybody. Did nobody not pick a number?
Just you.
Yes,
Oh,
you.
me. I always forget about me. 143. Okay. What do you do when you hear something fall in the middle of the night and you're in bed?
What?
What do
I
you
go
do?
to make sure I'm.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just
Somebody
gotta
has
make
to-
sure my cats didn't break shit.
What's happening on your face? What is this supposed to be?
It's pimples, actually.
Something's broken on your face.
I love it. It's like
You look like a
clown
map.
meets, like I don't know.
It's a new disease, Nana, and that's horrible.
You look like
It
a
comes on
map.
all of a sudden.
Those
look like a
emojis?
what?
Like, what is that?
I think they're like little smiley face stickers.
I gotta blow up. Oh, they
Oh.
are. They're little smileys. Yeah.
Why
Nice.
is this a filter?
And freckles.
And it's also got like a little thing
Are
under it
children
that shows
making
like
these?
if you want to pay for that, you can like get more. It's like a
I
little
can
note.
get more stickers on my face.
There's like a note right under your mouth right now. Oh, right. Oh, you're
Or
eating
more
it now.
filters.
Stop eating it.
Oh.
I can't read it. No, don't lick it because I can't read. It's gonna smear. Oh, fuck.
It's gonna
Yeah,
Easier
so-
if I have like a non-red background. Can you read it now?
So does everybody hate this question? Is that the why
What's
no
the
one's
question
answering?
again?
Yeah.
What do you do when you hear something fall in the middle of the night and you're in bed?
Well, I'm
Okay.
usually like, oh shit, because I kicked like the remote out of my bed and it hit the hardwood floor or the phone or So
It
Yeah.
totally depends on the sound.
Yeah.
How much I care about it. Like depending on what the sound it sounded like, depends on whether I need to care right now or I can go back to sleep.
Sierra, give
Like
an
if it sounds
example of
like
a sound
George
you
did
need to get
something, I go back to sleep.
I just make sure
Yeah.
that no one's trying to break into my apartment. and if I have to address it now, and if I don't, then
When you're making sure, so that's the okay. Let's follow that. When you're making sure, though, what do you like? Carry a bat, or do you just like peek out the window? Like, what do you do?
Yeah. So
Well,
what's
I
the
mean,
exam-
I know
example
what
of
it
the sound?
sounds like when my door is opening, and if the sound is not that, then usually I'm just trying to figure out what it might have been, and then if it was that thing, I don't need to worry about it. Like usually for me, it's like a dish resettling in the sink.
By
And
itself?
yeah, just
You don't think
gravity.
that's
Or
ghosts?
like
No.
the ice machine, like in my refrigerator.
Yes.
That's not ghosts. Just like the sink thing.
Unconfirmed.
Especially when you shut it off for a while and then you turn it back on, you know, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Is this a
Okay.
problem that people have? Things falling in the middle of the night a lot?
I was thinking ghosts, Amelia.
Well, I have a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, I have a
So-
cat.
Strips will fall down.
It's like animal sounds.
Sure.
Sometimes George likes to randomly hunt through the house.
Is your place completely silent, Amelia? It doesn't make any sound.
No, but
That's creepy.
I
You just don't
I
care.
I don't have animals either, so
I time everything down with zip ties at 11 p.m. So I'm very,
including whoever's next to you in bed, right?
of course.
Starting with them.
I'm
Absolutely.
constantly
Go first.
knocking the remote and my cell phone out of the bed and hitting the floor. And it's always like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I
Leona,
worry about the
get a
people
king
below
size
me.
bed. Let's get a king size bed. My remote never falls out anymore.
I have a door, my screen door and my front door won't close because I need a new lock on my door. It says 6 out too far, so the screen door never shuts. And so all night long it blows in the wind. It's like boom, boom, like all night. So I don't worry about anything anymore because I
You're
know it's
used to
always
it.
that door.
Oh,
well, I need to replace
I
the
would have
lock,
thrown
but
that
yeah,
whole
I'm
door away.
so used to pounding doors in the middle of the night. Just throw it
So if
away.
someone were to break into your house, you wouldn't even stir, is what you're saying.
I probably wouldn't even know. Well, there's an alarm.
What's your
Sometimes I
address
turn it
again,
on,
you
but
were saying?
never. You want the address? I'll send it to you. Hold on.
It's-
Hold on. I'm gonna send it right in the chat here.
I mean, like I've had command hooks fall down, and as long as I know
There we go.
that it's a command hook, I don't worry about it.
How
Yeah.
long does a command
Yeah.
hook last? I actually
What?
Meggo, how long does a command hook last? What's the lifetime of
It
the
Command hook?
depends. I think it depends on how well it has been adhesed to
Certain.
the wall. Because I've had some.
Wait, to keep the door open?
No, like a command hook, you stick to the wall.
Yeah,
No, I know what it is, but what are we using it on? I didn't hear that part.
just like in general. So right now, for example, I had one fall down the other night because it had something hanging on it that was kind of heavy, and so
Oh, you're talking about what's making your noises.
yeah, and
Well
so
done,
it
like your
fell
heart rate.
down,
Mhm.
and so it was still left on one of the hooks rather than both of them. So one of the hooks fell down.
Did you
Can
stir?
I have one in my bathroom, Dan. It holds my
Put a water bottle?
fire and the very long, heavy cord that goes with it. And it's been hanging in there for like 3 years.
That's awesome. Yeah, hair dryer.
Yeah,
Command?
some of the ones I've had have been lasted for at least 2 years, but then some of them apparently only last like 24 hours. So
But the
It's
ones that
true.
ghosts like bring down, like you can't really. That's a
Say the
I don't-
ghost.
variable.
I don't want to give them that credit, you know. They
It
they
depends
don't.
on what you put them on
they
too,
don't
because some
deserve
walls
that
don't stick
credit.
very well. They don't stick to some walls very well. I put some up at work. We just
Yeah.
moved our office like last week, and I put a whole shitload of them up at work and hung a bunch of pictures. And like an hour later, after I left the office, they all fell on the floor.
Are you sure you did it right?
It was well, so it was like more of a corkboard wall than it was a regular wood wall, and they all just fucking let go and crash.
that makes
Mine's
sense.
on like actually like plastic, like beadboard. It looks like
See,
wood,
that's fine.
white,
Yeah.
water resistant, waterproof for the bathroom. So
It'll
I
stick to that forever.
it hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've got plaster walls, and someone did not apply the plaster evenly, so my walls have a little bit of texture here and there, which is not great. It doesn't look great, but it's also not great for command hooks. So-
And there goes our sponsorship with 3M as well. You're losing them.
Someday, you never know. Maybe they'll like it.
Wait for it.
Oh, Cheez-Its. Oh, brought to you by Cheez-Its. Oh, I'm gonna an
Wow.
old favorite. Cheez-Its.
We haven't had Cheez-Its on here in forever.
I haven't had Cheez-Its in months.
I just wore those crumbs too.
Those are the I hope those are the extra crispy, extra burned ones, right?
Yes, the extra toasty.
Extra toasty. I forgot what they were
Extra
called.
toasty.
Yeah, not just extra burned, but they're actually
I have to get the individual packets because I can't trust myself with the box.
I should get those because I stopped buying the box because of that. I
Yes.
couldn't stop. I'd be eating the entire box on a Sunday night.
Yes.
Q&A call. All right, we got time for 2 more questions and then the bonus question, and then we're done, I think. So
I know that
who
Sierra
just-
is literally
somebody shout out and
live right
what?
now. She's like
What happened?
Sierra's on like MTV Live right now. She's literally talking to 10,000 fans.
Oh, she is, and we're talking to like
Yeah.
6 people. Yeah,
She's
Yeah.
got
we're talking to.
7 different
How come some of your
podcasts.
people don't want to come talk to some of our people over here on this side of the wall?
Because they have loyalty to me.
And they're
Understood.
watching the same show anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
Going, Jeff.
exactly. They're watching the same thing. No, they should have loyalty to you. Okay.
Mostly because mine has a Loki cam. That's really the big
Because
thing.
of Loki?
I have a
Where-
Loki cam.
I don't have a
Loki.
Loki cam. I should get one.
Yeah, with those headphones, it looks like your hair is just a giant mane, by the way.
It is. That's correct.
Oh, you have a lot of hair, but the way it wraps around those headbands.
It just like wait, let me like do a flip for you. Let me
Yes.
like really. There you go.
Sierra, can you roar a little quick?
Rapunzel,
just so we can
Rapunzel,
hear it?
let's have
Okay.
your
I don't know if I
hair.
can.
Just try it. Just try it.
Oh God, wait, hold on.
What are we
No,
trying?
just one roar. It's okay. You don't need to
Just
drink.
hydrate first, Jeff.
Hydrate. Yeah.
Oh, hydrate
You
first.
don't know
Okay,
what
fine.
shape her throat is in. You leave her alone.
There we
Oh,
go.
we didn't hear that
No,
because
I can't
Nana
do
was
it. I
talking.
can't do it
Sorry.
again.
That's not a
Nana.
roar.
That was all I
No.
had.
Do I have to mute you next time? Sierra, one more time. One more
I
time.
don't know if I can. That kind of hurt my throat.
Just try it one time. It'll be all right.
That's what I got.
Good enough. Good enough.
That's
That's
what
gonna
it
be
wasn't.
the.
The first one was better. The first one was
I
much
don't
better.
believe you. We didn't
Your
hear the first
boyfriend
one.
literally
so no.
just ran away. He was in fright. He was afraid. I just saw him.
Yeah, I just ran out
Exactly.
the door.
See what you're doing to me?
You want to do it
Ugh.
one more time, just like better?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna use that one in one of my animated things. That's your role, actually. That's your
I would love
place.
to do that. I could practice it. I'll practice it. It's because you put me on
You
the spot.
practice and like you'll
That was the
morph into
problem.
like a lion at one point in one of these.
It's
movies.
because yeah.
Oh, there's a Loki. Loki could probably do it.
Look,
Where's-
Loki can.
there we go.
I have it on
That
mine
sounds
now
obviously
too.
gonna be
See,
in the-
now
Oh,
you
thank
also. But yeah,
I
he
think
has
one
his
of your
own
followers just
devoted
followed us again.
camera.
I
Ugh.
Somebody
forgot
just
your
followed
dog
us.
was named Loki, and I thought Loki cam was like a type of camera. I was so confused.
And we just bought Loki a treat. There we go. We got Loki a treat. So one of the things you can do with your channel points in my channel is buy treats for Loki. And someone did it.
So
What do
Sierra,
you do
someone
on your
just,
channel, Sierra?
someone just joined us from your stream. They said.
There you go. See?
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Oh, we got 2
Ooh.
treats for Loki. But yeah, he has his
Okay.
own
Ooh.
devoted camera, like to his area. Ready, buddy?
Wait, how do
There you
How
go.
do I
That's
give
good.
Loki a
Oh God,
treat?
so much
I-
drool. You have to
can't
come
give
on
Loki
my
virtual
channel.
Treats.
You have to come over
Right.
to me.
What's your
What do you
what's
do
your
on your
channel?
channel?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna poach
You're
everyone
gonna just
from
poach
Jeff.
everyone.
You guys
Be
seriously
like Loki's
follow
there. Go
That's
over
a
there.
good boy.
No.
It's-
That's a
Sierra,
good
what's your
boy.
channel?
I mean,
so
we
wanna
took
give
one of
Loki-
yours. It's only fair that you take one of ours now.
Loki a treat.
Yeah, there's
What's
a
your
lot of
channel?
I'll send it. I will link it.
Okay. So,
Oh,
We
wait,
need to-
Leona, sorry, I play a couple different games. I just
Oh,
stream
that's
video
right.
games.
It's a gaming thing.
Yeah.
You have a podcast?
No, this is it. This is it. Sometimes I'm a celebrity. That's all I got. Celebrity
Oh,
shout on here.
okay.
Could I just put a call out on everyone who's listening on Sierra's channel to please just chastise and berate Jeff and Eddie and Amanda and Nana for not fucking following Sierra by
Rude.
I
I'm
actually do
trying.
follow
I don't know
I
how to
follow
use the
Sierra.
Twitch.
Wait, I'll add my
brand-
thing.
Please just
I'm brand new to the Twitch as well. I don't know how this.
I don't
Dan.
Twitch.
Fuck
Dan?
you, Dan.
I
I'm
actually-
trying.
yeah.
I
Oh,
actually
wait.
follow Sierra. So
Do you guys want to know the best part about my channel?
not me.
Because
Yes.
the best part is that there we go.
The best part is the person that came over here to see
I
us.
thought
On
the
No,
job
the
was
best part
playing
is the
ball
person that came
myself.
over here to see it, but also that you can buy merch in my channel, which includes mugs with Loki's face
Oh my
on.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god. I can't compete with that.
that's
but
the best part. That's
on
the best
our
part.
channel, you can
Jeff, can
watch
I-
buy a mug
can I
with my
just
face
wait?
on it.
I would
So
also buy
I'm-
that.
So
I
on
would
stream,
buy that.
I'm on your thing. How do I give Loki a treat?
You'll have to. Oh
to
geez, it's gonna
subscribe,
take a
right?
minute.
Loki
Okay,
is
so
right now, Loki is working the magic right now. Loki.
It is in the background, right? At first I thought he was playing with himself.
you will have to here. Let me
That's why
type.
Jeff doesn't have many subscribers, by the way.
Are you in?
We're getting there.
He's
We just
not taking
started
his
here.
clothes off and there's no animals involved.
We just started. We're not there yet.
If you're in
All
the chat, then you hit the exclamation point redeem and then you type treat. That's the way it goes.
Oh, Eddie, do that.
Exclamation.
For all of us.
Wait, exclamation point. What?
I'll
in
type
the
it in our
chat.
chat here. Oh my god,
I
so
was
many
like, I'm in the-
chats.
Too many chats. You have like 4 chats open at the same time. All right. While you're doing that, somebody shout out a number.
123.
Why don't we do 58?
100
The
123.
58th episode.
Somebody get Loki a treat while we look for 123.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. He needs a treat. He's a good boy.
He needs 2, actually. I don't know how
I'm
much
not
that
even
costs,
paying
but
attention to this podcast. I'm just watching Loki. This is the best.
right. I mean, most people are now. Yeah.
I did the same,
all right.
except I did I did 2 exclamation points by accident.
I was like, are you
Then
trying to
you
be
get 2
cool?
treats. All right. This is important. This is an important question.
Okay.
Are we ready? Did Loki get his treats? That's what I care about first.
Yes.
Did Loki get his treats?
Let me officially give him the Eddie treat.
All right, quickly.
That's more important.
Yes, that's way more important. And then I'm going to ask this question.
Loki, come here, buddy.
I'm curious
Tell him
now
it's
how this is going to go.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm his uncle.
Yeah, I understand. He has to have your treat. I know.
Is
Sit.
the Eddie treat laced with something?
There
Good
we go. He got his
boy.
treat.
No,
Oh,
like Eddie
There you
treat-
I got 6 more followers just because of that. Because Loki
See?
was on the screen.
Isn't it
Oh, yeah.
perfect?
I'm kidding. That didn't happen. But, okay.
Oh no, he's clickbait. Clickbait for sure.
When you're sick, do you push yourself through the day, or do you just curl up helpless in bed as much as possible?
I push myself through today because I don't have the option to take 6 days.
I've been
I say
known
it
to do
really
both.
depends on my responsibilities for the day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also how much PTO I have.
I'll tell you that I got my first shot today, the Moderna shot.
Oh, blue Band-Aids. Nice.
Hey.
And I am powering through for Sierra's fans. I'm doing it for Sierra's fans.
We love and respect you. I got my second. I'm ready to go. So
good.
here we are.
Who else? Who else?
Like
Well,
when I am like PMSing, which can be a sickness,
Mhm.
I will allow myself to sleep. Like I'll stay in bed longer because I know I'm just tired because of that. No, which is like it inflicts you, So like I would relax a little. Like I know it's not me. I know it's not that. It's because of this reason. So I stay in bed.
Yeah, support that for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with staying in bed if you can do it. If you're sick, curl up and tell everybody to leave you alone and don't.
I
pick
would
up the
never
phone.
call in sick
What?
to work, but my mom
I mean, if you had to,
in bed.
No, I don't know
would
if
call
it's
in
just
sick to
me
work
or
if I had to.
I'm not sure if it's just me or like a restaurant thing, but I don't like to call out of work. I like to go in and then get sent home.
Mm.
Yeah, but if you're working in a restaurant and you're sick, you shouldn't be at the restaurant.
No.
Yeah, but
I work-
because of
You feel less
COVID, it
shitty
is
if you
here.
get sent
I
home
got
versus
norovirus because
out.
of that one time. That was not pleasant.
I think it's just so
Yeah, that's
many
not good.
years of like they guilt you so much into being like, oh well, we don't have staff, or like we really need you today. We're gonna be super busy. That like after years of doing it, they're just like you just kind of like feel like you have to go in. And then
If you're not coughing, sneezing, and you don't have a black eye or something wrong with your face, you need to go to work.
yeah,
Walk. That's how the restaurant business is. You you have an abscess or a black eye, don't come to work.
And that's how I got norovirus. Yay.
Yep, exactly.
No, I mean,
Literally
I never
broke my
take
work.
sick days, but if I feel bad enough, like I probably take 1 sick day a year, maybe. But on that day, I don't want to go in and have someone tell me to go home because I work in schools and I'm going to get everybody else sick, a bunch of people. So I stay home on the days I feel really sick, but it's like once a year, really. Like otherwise, I feel pretty good.
I also work from home. Like besides when I'm working with you guys, like my day job is always remote, like not because of Corona. So if like to take off is very different because like I'd have to be actively unable to work because I'm just chilling on my couch in my PJs and my soup anyway.
I do take mental health days sometimes though.
Yeah,
'cause
that's true.
I mean, I've been working remote for the past year because of COVID, and I still will occasionally take a mental health day just because, I mean, technically I could like power through the day, but I just don't have it in me to do it. And
That's
I really
so
don't
just
true.
don't. Some days
And
you
that's
just
really
can't.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, some
Really
days you
important.
just can't. Right. I get that.
I think that like I would take way more days off for like a mental health day than I ever would like a physical illness.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
would
think
rather
that
do
that
that
comes
too.
up way
Absolutely.
more often for me.
I agree with
Same.
that.
Yeah.
But,
I'll
know,
take
my
as many
favorite,
sick days as I
quote
can.
that I've heard recently is if you don't take time to rest your body will take the time to rest yourself.
Yeah.
You'll just
All right. Good. Next question. It's quiet. One more time. Somebody shout out a number. This is our last question. Then we got the bonus question. So don't go anywhere.
69.
Oh
I was
my
about
God,
to
of
get
course,
out of here.
somebody-
I was about
Oh,
to
no,
say
my
69
lights.
too.
Somebody had to do it. Oh my God, Emelia, the lights just went out. Watch out behind you. Look out.
Was there a ghost?
no, he was murdered. We're gonna carry on.
Let's wait for Emelia to come back safely before we continue asking ridiculous
Not even
questions.
like a moment of silence, Dan. You were just like, all right, bye, Amelia. Have a good day. What's the next question?
She'll visit
I
the-
mean, she wasn't even, she's not even dead yet. I mean, she's still there. There we go. Woo, God, the lights came back on.
She's not dead yet.
Those are my plant lights. They're on a timer. It's nighttime, guys.
Let's ask her something that only Emelia would know to make sure it's really her, not some body snatcher thing
Valid.
going on.
Her plant
Kidding.
lights.
Just kidding, it's you.
Legit, look.
No, we believe you.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Those are
beautiful.
super bright.
Ah, Emelia, gorgeous.
All right. What is something only Emelia would know that you can tell it? No.
What's the best karaoke bar in Boston?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what I was
What were
going
you
for.
drinking last night?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, Leona knows the answers. I had vodka sodas, a 3-way scorpion bowl, and a green tea shot.
Leona,
Oh,
is
what
that correct?
Who were you drinking with?
What is in a
Plazo
green
and
tea
2 of
shot?
my girlfriends.
There we go.
Leona, is that correct?
Yes.
I know half of
Agreed.
it's
It's
correct. because
Emelia.
you told me too, but that was just a message, so I don't know. All right, so
Megan,
we're
to
good.
answer your
So you're really
question,
Emelia. Good.
a green tea shots, whiskey, peach schnapps, and sour mix.
Yes.
Oh.
Just
I was
wanted
at
to make sure
Hong Kong
somebody
last
didn't shut the
month.
lights out and take you. Right, that's to save you.
I was taught to splash a little Sprite on top too. That's how I.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would do that
Very
with a white
sippable
tea,
shot.
but not.
I'll have to
I've never
try
done
that
sour
next time I'm there.
It's
It's
very
good.
good.
They're good.
All right, this is the last official question, and then we're gonna do a bonus thing, and then we're
Before
done.
you go on, I apologize, Jeff. Were you at Hong Kong last night? Because I was.
No, I was there. You were there last night.
I was there last night.
Last night.
Oh, you were down on the first floor then.
I was not. I was there Friday and Wednesday though. I don't know where you were. I don't know why you didn't come.
Yeah, you should have come on Friday.
And Wednesday.
I was
I
avoiding.
tried to come on
Or
Friday
Thursday.
You didn't succeed. What happened to you?
because I had to work until 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's disgusting. Don't do that.
Ah,
I wasn't supposed
Oh,
to
you're-
close.
Fenway, Fenway.
All right. The last thing you bought from Amazon is your weapon of choice in battle. What are you fighting the enemy with?
Mixed
Rollerblade.
I'm gonna
Rollerblades.
get it just so I can show you.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I gotta look it up. I can't remember.
Mine is straight up the bugs.
Eddie,
that
did
we
you
were
say
talking about earlier.
rollerblades?
Yes.
Rollerblade. Eddie said rollerblades. He's gonna rollerblade all over your ass.
A jar
At
of
least that's
instant
a good
espresso.
weapon. What
That
the
is a
fuck
good
am I
weapon.
supposed to do with the bugs?
So I have two.
Oh, is that what you bought? The bugs.
Yeah.
Wait, you seriously bought them?
I don't
You just
know
hope-
what about me y'all haven't like. I have an
That's
Amazon.
awesome. I had no doubt that you bought them. I just didn't think about it until.
Wait,
you
mine
said it.
is
You-
semi-weapon like.
What is it?
Not, but like I think you could. It would be a very ineffective weapon, but like you could use it as a weapon if you really wanted
What
to.
is it? Amelia, what is it?
So as two things, it's this spam slicer
Oh,
and a spam musubi maker.
that would be perfect. You could slice someone's arm in like little
Do you-
slivers.
Is this a gag gif, Amelia?
I have a
No,
lot of
100% not. Have you not had? So okay, I grew up in Hawaii. Spam musubi is
Oh, okay. That makes
thing
sense.
there. And my mom was here a couple weeks ago and we're like, oh, we should make spam musubis while you're here. And from like our childhood home brought a luncheon meat slicer, which I'm really like this name,
they can't use the spam.
Yes.
and a musubi press. I haven't even opened them yet. Like this, that's how new they are.
What is the musubi press?
I'll show you. Hold on, I'm
Oh,
opening.
please do. Yeah. Talk
I'm
about that.
very into this.
So
This
while you open it, I have a question. Is spam
Yeah.
difficult to slice manually?
Well, it's really not that it's difficult
Annoying.
manually, it's that you get very even slices.
Yes.
Oh, I understand.
Oh.
And in one go, you get the whole can of Spam sliced in one go.
Lunch
They
meat.
also make
Did
a
you
hard-boiled
un-
egg slicer. Like
Did you
that.
unbox it yet?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like it.
No, this I have not opened. So this is
Oh.
the musubi part. So
Oh.
you get it wet, you put rice, then you put your Spam, and you put a little more rice, and you like tamp it
Oh.
and you push it out, and then you wrap it in seaweed, and you get a Spam musubi.
Oh, that sounds so good.
And I mean,
You
if
could
you
put
guys,
a lot of
I'll
stuff
open the
in
lunch
there.
and meat slicer. Just
It's
I mean, can you
Spam
actually
sushi.
cut something
God.
with it right now so we can see how it works?
Might this be the first Spam slicer unboxing on the internet?
Absolutely.
Possibly.
Probably not.
Lunch meat
Put it
slicer.
back. You guys
2000.
know there's a Spam museum. So okay, here you go. Whoa, did you hear?
I'm
it?
so whoa.
No, hold on. Everybody be quiet. I want to hear that.
How big is Spam?
Sounds like the sizzle. It's a frying pan.
It's about as big as this square.
Oh.
It's as big as your
All right, hold on.
I
I need everyone
just
to
want
be
to go back.
silent one more time. Emelia, I want you to talk first and then move it so the camera actually sees you on the other video where it's only gonna
Okay,
be-
all right, ready?
Yeah, that's a murdering device.
That's
Why
solid.
can't I hear it?
That's
So,
solid.
I-
middle.
I think it could be a pretty good weapon.
That was
Did
in
you say
Saw
there's-
3, I think.
Did you say
You
there's a Spam
yes.
museum?
Yes, there's a Spam museum
Where?
somewhere in the Midwest. I can't remember.
Why?
I mean, how many
As a stop
iterations
on
of
a road
Spam
trip.
have there been?
Wait,
So-
guys, we have a request, Amelia,
Yeah.
for you to make deep fried panko crusted Spam fries.
I'm on-
Okay, so when I bought this, all of my like Amazon suggestions were like Spam related things, and one of them was like, a Spam cookbook, and on the front it had Spam fries like sticking out of the can, like it was a little McDonald's fry box, and that just
Okay, no,
me.
that's not okay. But I feel like if you just like, I mean, that would just be like making your like breaded anything. Like you can just do it. You can probably do it in the oven, or I would say just like on the stove top with a little bit of oil,
Air
like
Or
Did
the
you
air
want to
fryers
make them?
now.
Did you
air
think they
fryer. Yeah.
would?
Like
do that.
Pokemon meat. Does it work with Pokemon meat?
We have
So,
a
did you know? So everyone like, there's like a thing that like Spam stands for spare parts of animal meat, but really
Hmm.
what it stands for is spiced ham. In case you want to know, I
Oh.
learned that when I went to the Spam Museum when I was like 11.
A
It's,
thrill.
I
Oh,
like
I've
that
never-
really stuck with you. Like
Yeah,
that's what you
Amelia.
learned.
Spam.
I mean, how
Amelia.
extensive was this Spam museum? Was it like a few rooms, or was it like
No,
fairly
it was
extensive?
it was like genuinely big. There was like animatronic stuff and like little puppetry things. I also learned that Spam gets cooked inside the can. That's how it's like they put the meat in the can and then they cook the cans,
oh,
put the labels on.
You get all the
That's
red.
why it doesn't get crusty because it's like.
I'm
steamed.
gonna next week on Karaoke Host Q&A. I'm gonna try Spam for the first time.
And I think if
I'll
you
make you a
chose the
What?
lunch meat Spam and
How am I
sliced
gonna get it?
and then turned it and sliced it again, you would have the cubed French fry.
cubes.
Oh yeah.
Brilliantly.
All right,
How
so
often
Amelia,
do you?
there's a
Yes,
question.
Spam?
There's a question in the chat here. What else is a Spam slicer useful for? Anything else? Or is it just for
You
Spam?
could
I'm
slice
sure-
egg with that.
Yeah,
What
it would
about
be great to
cheese?
cut a hard-boiled egg,
Tomatoes?
a very soft cheese.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
They also
They're
make
good for other
specific hard-boiled
brains.
egg ones with like.
They do
a
make egg
little
ones.
I have that
bit
one.
They're
in
shaped.
it.
Yeah.
Shaped like an egg and rather than a can of Spam. Yeah.
There are other brand. Does it work?
I
for
want to
other
try
brands?
Spam now. I've never tried it in my life.
Well,
I mean,
the
it really
Spam.
is-
I've never had it either.
Prepare it. It's about how
What's
you
that?
prepare it.
Oh, you can't
Like,
just eat it out of a
you know,
can?
like, so like in Hawaii, they serve Spam on like the McDonald's breakfast menu. You know, you can get like a platter breakfast at McDonald's, like it comes with Spam.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing.
Oh,
Amelia, I apologize. Jeff is Spam ignorant. I apologize.
I've had like the little Spam sausages, but I've never had like block Spam.
I'm gonna try it.
So
Oh, it's so good.
I
So
have.
is it not good right
It's
out of the
good.
can? That's what I want to know.
I have never had cold Spam out of the can. I don't think I want to though.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Does Hawaii have meat that's not served in cans? Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
Plenty.
Okay. Like there's not a lot of like grazing area. I know like I went to Japan and they don't have a lot of like grassy area for cows to graze.
Right.
So their beef is
Japan still has meat though
Okay.
too. I want to clarify.
I'm sure they do.
They have a special beef called Wagyu beef.
yeah, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
Alright.
was my last Amazon purchase. I don't know if anyone's got.
I'm so glad you asked this question.
I don't know if I can top that one, but I bought the monitor that's sitting to my right as a second monitor to this, so I could watch this and watch this at the same time. So it would be like a tiny, it was like a 13.5-inch monitor that's to my right, which I can't show you because it's to my right, attached to the desk. But it's this big, and I could hit someone with it if I had to knock them down.
That story is much less exciting than Emelia's.
I know. I just was answering the question. I know it's not the same excitement level, but it's just a monitor. It doesn't do anything. It sits here and lights up my face now.
I'll
But
make
that's it.
recipes for you guys. If anyone
Oh, I want to try it.
got the supplies.
Nice.
I mean, my last Amazon purchase was a few jars of instant espresso and a box of emergency. So
You're not doing shit with that except waking up the attacker.
I mean, they're glass jars, so I don't think anyone wants to get hit with them. But
Oh, so you could quadruple brew the coffee or some shit and force feed it to
Well,
someone. They have a heart
what
attack.
if you break the
Yeah.
glass and then like you make that a weapon?
I would honestly
too.
rather get hit by Jeff's monitor than by glass.
or I can
I
crush
mean-
it all and spread it out on the floor just to make sure that no one walks near me.
I mean, we all agree that my monitor is a weak weapon. It's just all I have. It's the last thing I bought on Amazon, so I have
It's
to use
better
it.
than my bugs.
Your what? Oh,
Better than my bugs.
the bug.
Oh no, no.
Forgot
What
about
if
the bugs.
what if someone was terrified of bugs and you just threw one at them and they ran away?
It's not as though they're alive.
As far as you know.
They don't know that.
No,
They don't know
so-
that exactly.
And there are a lot of people
How
who
often
just
will that
don't
work,
like
though?
bugs, regardless. Of whether
Nana,
they're,
it's
like-
way better than the Marcel the Shell books you bought last week.
No, I could hit people with that. I
I
could hit. That's a hardcover book. I could
Nana,
hit
do you want to
Did
show us the
you-
books you bought last week while you're waiting?
Did-
Marcel
you get
the
the-
Shell books?
Yeah, we
know
just found,
this.
Oh, watch this,
You found-
Amelia. Watch this. This is great.
we found out.
I'm obsessed with him. Snoozing
Did you ever?
treats and snoozing. That's us.
Can I just say that with oh, she's back. All right.
Here it comes. Where's the book?
Show me.
She got 3 of them, not just one.
There's only
literally going on
only
Amazon
2 of
right
them
now.
are Marcel the Shell. The third one is Little Weirds, which is just like little stories, I think. I've read none
Oh,
of these
wasn't it-
so far.
There it
This
is. Marcel the Shell, Things About Me.
You know what he uses as a hang glider? A Dorito.
I want to know what he's surprised about.
Okay.
Gather around, children.
Marcel
Well,
the
she's
Shell.
oh, go ahead, read. Please read to us. Oh my God, yes.
I would also just like to make it clear that this week, for the first time in like over a year, I went out 2 nights in a row. I don't have a voice.
That's
The
perfect.
most surprised I've ever been.
All right, I'm gonna go pee, but I'm gonna listen.
Are you ready? Are you reading the whole book?
These
Just
are
put
my
yourself on mute, Eddie.
Oh, she's a teacher,
knows.
right? She knows how to do it right. Yes.
This is my face.
This should be the bonus question, actually.
This is me, Marcel. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
The narration is on point, by the way.
It's great.
Oh, shit, this
Look
page
at
does.
him.
One thing about a new day, you absolutely never know where it will go, even if you know where it starts. Usually in the morning, I get out of my bed and start my, I
I get out of my bread.
No,
Wait,
'cause
what?
he's
it does
I
say
think
that
there's a sandwich
every
on the
minute,
last
'cause I
page.
thought I read it wrong. It says,
Is
I
he in
get
bread?
out of my bread.
Oh,
I get out of my bread and start my day. I don't read the newspaper because it turns my shoes black. And I can't have the coffee because one time I took half a sip and I didn't blink for 5 hours. But that's not the surprise I wanted to tell you about. I wanted to tell you about the day I got the most surprised.
Eddie will catch you
oh
up.
my! Please do.
Been listening.
Megan, put something in the chat too while you're here, because we need 5 people to chat in one session.
Am I reading this whole book right now?
No, we're done with that. We're all set with that. So let's yes, I was gonna tweet that as well.
Guys, so my last Amazon purchase is probably the least useful of anything. It was a big thing of Laurie's coarse ground garlic salts with parsley.
You can
And
throw
to-
that in their face.
and
Nice.
OB tampons.
Oh,
Shove it in their noses. Hey, I use OB tampons.
Tampons.
Those are more like first aid things than.
All right. I mean, if you get shot, you could use it to.
Yeah, nosebleed. Yeah.
can I just say that Meggo's payload that she got from Amazon recently, we forgot to mention the emergency, which if it were a biological attack, she'd be all set. Because
Yeah.
Ooh, if we were all together, I could feed you all with my bugs. You have the emergency for when we fall ill.
Yeah, I'd make sure you wouldn't get scurvy, so we'd be all set.
Amanda has the
Yes, sir.
tampons for when that
I
time
could
of the month
prepare
comes.
a
Or when
cancer-
anyone-
And also really good garlic salt.
if
Put on the
Piper
bugs if you want.
was serving at Meggo, she'd be perfectly defensible.
We'll be the hospital center during this apocalypse-like situation.
Just gotta rollerblade away.
Suddenly it's an apocalypse, not just some person trying to break into your house.
I really honestly forgot how the question started. So
The question started out by first of all asking Sierra to put something in our chat just so there's enough people to
I
get
did.
Where?
I
Is it?
said hello. I would like to chat and add to your chat.
Oh, there you are. Thank God. We got 5 then. All right, perfect.
We started
The question was
for
the last thing you bought from Amazon is your weapon of
Bravo.
choice in battle. What are you fighting the enemy with?
I'm
Oh, in battle.
enemy with makeup remover, like wet towels. I have 4 packs of them, so I figure I can just shove them down their throats until they can't breathe anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Leona.
Mouth.
oh.
Maybe like just gag them with it too, you know?
Yeah.
I was thinking you could have been part of our health center, but I like the way that you took it.
Well, there's 4 packs now, and you may be able to have one. They're like masculine water, you know?
We appreciate your donation to the health center.
Yes.
Any attacker would be greatly inconvenienced.
I still think the
They're
spam
like my-
slicer so far is the best weapon.
Well, just imagine like their attacker is like a girl with a lot of makeup on, and Leona just wipes her face, and she's like, "Oh no, I have to put my war makeup back on."
Plus
That's
all
like
our
mug
HP
shot.
on
We
that.
mug
Yeah.
No one on here bought like any kind of actual weaponry.
No.
No knives, no nothing.
I just moved
Just-
into an apartment.
Just before I bought the espresso, I bought an entire roll of gaffer's tape, which could potentially be.
I have
Which could be a
constant-
weapon. It could, yeah, you could tie someone up with that.
Yeah.
I bought
Yeah,
I bought a
what?
pair of shoes. I mean, that's something you could throw at someone.
I mean, mine was a suitcase, like a carry-on. I could just like whack. That could actually work.
Oh, that would be good. I mean,
And just like
technically,
put their body in it,
going?
chop them up and put their body in.
Where
I
are you
don't know if I can
going? What'd
move
you
it
get
over
a
here.
suitcase for? What's
It's for my mom.
this
Oh.
microphone's pretty
going.
heavy.
It's not even being shipped here, so maybe that doesn't work.
I could bludgeon someone with this microphone if I had to. I mean, I won't, but I could.
I mean, you could. Yes.
Oh, those are nice, Eddie.
Oh, you already have your most recent
Nice.
Amazon purchase.
They do.
Yeah, it comes in like 10 hours.
Yeah, they're right. It doesn't take long to get an Amazon package.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm never ever in a place where I always have all of my orders from Amazon. I'm always waiting for something.
Well, I have to order
Yeah.
coffee.
Well, you
that's right.
also you order frequently apparently, and on a whim. So
But guess what I
that
didn't
might
do?
make sense.
I didn't order food. So there well
Oh,
I
Good job,
ordered-
Nana.
But not Uber Eats.
Hey.
But you're doing it now, and you've got some bugs coming to eat, so you're fine. And that's the end of the 58th episode of Karaoke Host Q&A. Don't go away, people that are on the stream, but people that are like watching somewhere else. We appreciate you visiting and stopping by and especially the people that came over from Sierra's house over here. Megan, I don't know if anybody came over from yours too, but if they did, we appreciate them too just as much. We're good though for tonight. We're gonna stop recording. We're gonna stop streaming, but we have a bonus question left. We're gonna take care of in a second, just privately, and then we're gonna post that later. So everybody say goodbye to the live stream and don't hang up.
I live
I live
stream.
stream.
I live stream.
Oh, I just saw the Loki cam.
And we stopped live stream, but we're still recording. So hold on, let me just stop that real quick and say goodbye to the recording. Don't bother. It's fine. All right. We